Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy, Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of What's Up PlayStation podcast every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And we are back with another great episode. What are we on? Episode 5? Episode 5? Man, we are climbing in the episodes, guys. We are officially a month and a week old. Bari, we out here, man. We out here.
Out here.
Oh yeah. So yeah, guys, this is episode 5 of What's Up PlayStation podcast, and we appreciate everybody that are here right now. We've got a really great show for you guys today. A lot of stuff between last Saturday and this Saturday. A lot has transpired. A lot of things has happened. A lot of news has come out, and we've seen some really great things worthy of us talking about on this beautiful Saturday morning. You feel me, Bari? One of those things is this greatness that is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which we are going to get into. And if you guys are looking on the screen, you can see that brand new gameplay playing in the background because we had to do it. We had to do it.
Oh, baby.
So, yeah, man, like I said, we got a really good show, man. I'm really happy to be here with my bro, Bari. And, let's get into the intros. Bari, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people and let them know what's up.
Oh, man, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's boy Jay Bari here, man, and we are back with What's Up PlayStation Podcast, episode 5. And this is one for the history books, Persona, man, because like I said, these are a lot of topics that, we're usually hype, but now we're like Ultimate Warrior hype when it comes to the news.
That's a fact. Really.
So, yeah, It's gonna be a eventful show, guys. It's gonna be a one for the history books, man. And can't wait to dive into it and talk about the stuff, man. Just looking at this Ratchet and Clank gameplay again, my man Persona got up.
It's got me hyped. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. It's really got me hyped, man. And I'm really excited to really get my hands on this game. But we getting ahead of ourselves, Barry. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the beginning.
Guys, share the stream out. Hit the like button because this is going to be a goodie, man. And guess what? You guys see in the right corner. You see the right corner. You see it. The chat is working. All right. Okay.
You already know, man. That chat is working. Trust me. Me and Barry went through hell and high water to get this.
By the way,
to get this chat working.
Persona owes me a PlayStation 5, guys.
I don't owe you nothing. We never agreed to those terms. But guys, with that being said, let's get into it, man. And you guys already know we like to start the show off with letting you know what games came out this week, right? So for North America, the games that came out this week were Alpha Set by Poggy, Death End Request 2. Descenders. I have something to say on this Descenders too. Did you see that tweet with this Descenders guy? We're gonna talk about it.
I did not.
We're gonna talk about this. Giraffe and Anika, Katagawa Jet Girls. Okay. No Straight Road.
Katagawa Jet Girls. That's a good one.
Yeah.
For the
I was watching gameplay of that too, and I was actually gonna pick that up. I'm like, this kind of looks good. Yeah. No Straight Roads.
No Straight Roads, Persona.
Whoa.
Game of the year.
Big facts. Road Bustle. Street Power Soccer. Vader. Vader Immortal, a Star Wars VR series. I'm on the fence about this one. I
was very hyped for this until I saw how the game looks. But I'm still gonna pick it up because I'm a Star Wars fanatic.
Yes. The Suicide of Rachel Foster.
What?
That sounds crazy.
Huh?
I need that as a soundbite too. I'm gonna do the wow. Final Fantasy Chronicles Remastered Edition.
Let's go.
Hypnospace Outlaw. Outbreak: The New Nightmare. Pocket Academy. Streets of Rogue. Table Tennis. The Last Campfire. A Hero and a Garden.
Oh, the last Campfire came out?
Yeah.
That's the game from Hello
Games. Yeah. A Hero and a Garden. Captain Tsubasa. That's a dope ass name. Captain Tsubasa. I like that name. Rise of New Champions. Yeah, shout out to Court, man. I was watching his stream yesterday. And I had to ask him, like, is it worth picking up? Because I don't really play soccer games, but an anime soccer, that's right. I'll give that a try.
It's anime, yeah.
Immortal Realms, Vampire Wars, Madden NFL 21, Project
Ooh.
Cars 3, Shing, Wasteland 3, and Windbound. So those are your games that have come out this week. But we're not finished, guys. Go ahead.
Eventful week, man.
Yo, there's a lot of games that came out this week. All right, so this Descenders guy, right? The developer of the Descenders, right? Or it was one of the developers or something like that. I seen him post something on Twitter where he was mad at the fact, or baffled at the fact, that how buried or how hard it was for him to find his game in the PlayStation Store. And
I think I've seen
you
this
seen
tweet.
that,
Okay.
right? Yeah. And I was going to reply to him because I had made a video, guys. I made a video showing how easy it was. But I ended up, I took the high road. I was like, yeah, screw it, whatever. But and then it's funny because like an hour or two later, PlayStation was promoting all their games that were coming out for this week, and Descenders they made a tweet about Descenders and how everyone should go. And I was gonna like at him like, hey bro, is this good enough advertisement for you? Like, can you see it now? Like,
it's a funny thing because every week the PlayStation Store updates on Tuesday, and it has all the new games that came out this week up.
Yeah.
In the storefront as far as new games.
Yeah.
The new games that came out this week it goes in like order as far as this week came out and last week. So it's kind of funny that he was struggling to find his game there.
Well, but because even though it wasn't like front and center, when you go to new games and then you go all the way to the left and go to see all games, it was the second row. It was literally right there, and that's what I had in my video, and I was gonna show that, and I was like, I took the high. I was just like, never mind.
It looked confusing too because from what I saw, it was a lot of games like with the Descenders or Descent in the title.
Yeah.
But
that's when he did the search. Did the search.
How the search works, it looked like it's gonna have the games that came out before, or that's probably more populate before his game. Yeah. His game is new, so he's not gonna be. I don't know, but at the end of the day, the store always updates the new games. You're always going to have a new game section within games, and it's always going to be on the tippity top before all the other games. So
tippity top.
The
tippity top. No, yes, you're right though. You're 100% right. Which is why again I don't get why. I don't know. Just when I seen that, I was just like, I don't have any issue finding games, and I don't think people that search through the PlayStation Store. And, if they were trying to find your game, they would just type it in the search and it would come up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so let's move on. Guys, we're not done announcing some games that are coming to you guys, man. We got the PlayStation Plus games for the week. Ooh. And, coming out next week for the month. The PlayStation Plus games coming out for the month, guys. And your PlayStation Plus games for September 2020 is Street Fighter V and PlayerUnknown's Battleground. Bari, what's your thoughts on this month? How you feeling about it?
It's definitely a good month for PlayStation Plus. Street Fighter V it's the base Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But that's still a lot of content there. Within that, and it's very, very cheap to, upgrade to like the,
champion,
the latest, the champion editions and all that. It's
only like $20.
Yeah, but that's dope that they're showing some fighting games, some love there. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I'm not sure if that was already available for PlayStation Plus. I feel like it was, but I might be wrong.
Why is this game not free? Like why is it not a free to play? That's the part that I'm kind of like.
No, man. Remember that game? That game sold like 15 million, man. You know what I mean? They want all that money right there, man. But it's a if you're interested in that, go get that. That game was on PS Now.
Yeah.
But it's cool that I guess you get it not free, but you want to get it through PlayStation Plus. So
yeah.
It's cool month, man. Going into September.
Yeah. It's a decent month. I have Street Fighter V, so and I'm not really that big of a fan of PUBG, so I'm good on both of these. But it's a decent month for those that wanna get into it and stuff like that. It's a decent month.
Absolutely.
So spotlight. We're in the spotlight. Talk about a game that we think that you guys should check out or keep on your radar. And keep in mind, guys, that the spotlight is not necessarily a game that we might be. It's a game that either we're interested in or we've played already. It doesn't. It's either or. Shout out to either or from last week. So Bari, Bari, what's your spotlight game for this week for the people?
Oh man, oh baby. My spotlight game of the week is definitely Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. I never played the original game on the GameCube, and before that, I never played the Crystal Chronicles franchises or the original game. So going into this was like a brand new experience for me. Definitely can tell this is an older game, for a couple of generations back. But I am enjoying it. At first, it took me a while to adapt to the battle system because it's an action-based battle system, but it's like time prompts with your attacks. Similar to, you remember Legend of Gaia, how Legend of Gaia is more of like a turn-based, or even Legend of Dragoon. You will press the tap button at certain prompts. Like you have like a window to press the button to extend your attacks. Is the same way how this game works here. And it has that Kingdom Hearts, switch over to magic, switch over to heal, type of thing where pressing the L1 or R1 button. The camera angle is a little bit wonky because you have to. They use the crystals to protect you, and the outside of the crystals, you start hearing this little thing, to when you dungeon crawl, because it's pretty much a dungeon crawl game. But I do like, the typical Final Fantasy stuff in there where you have your race, you have your class, you have your, jobs that you can select. So it has that, Final Fantasy 12 or 11 type vibe to it. I'm enjoying it so far, man. I'm going to be uploading the boss battles and stuff like that. But I'm pretty much enjoying it, man. My character is called Strife, by the way. And he's a badass, you know what I mean? So I'm liking it, man. It's very deep. It's deeper than I expected it was to be, with the whole family type mechanics, and but it's definitely dungeon based type game. So you're going to be doing a lot of these, preparing before you get into the dungeon, like setting up your classes, setting up your family or your team and stuff like that, and then go into the dungeon and see how it works. But I like it, man. I'm going to be playing a lot more. But I do think if you're a Final Fantasy fan, it's going to tickle your fancies as far as the Final Fantasy tropes that's in this game. So, that's my spotlight.
You know what? I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna be different today, Bari.
Be a little different.
My spotlight game for today is gonna be Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Listen, guys. Listen. This is a game that needs to be on all of our radars because this is next gen. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really hyped. Me and Barry are really hyped about this. We're gonna talk about this in detail later on in the show. But my spotlight game is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'm gonna be different. This needs to be on your radar. You see the gameplay in the background. You see why. This game is going to be amazing. So this is my spotlight game. Barry, will you accept my spotlight game?
Listen, I'm zoned in. I want to hear more from you. Keep it going. We can't keep it going. We can't.
No. We going. I promise, guys. We're gonna talk about it in detail for the topic. I promise, guys. But let's get into the news, man. Let's get into the show. A lot of great, like I said, guys. A lot of news. A lot of great things that's been happening this week, and we're gonna get into something that it's better than Control, but it ain't perfect. So Hitman 3 will be releasing for PS3 and PS4, and a free PS4 to PS5, and a free PS4 to PS5 upgrade was announced, but there's a catch: for digital only. So IO Interactive has announced that the Hitman 3 PS4 to PS5 release date will be January 20th, 2021. And on top of that, the game will offer a free PS4 to PS5 upgrade for those who digitally buy the game. No upgrade will be available for retail purchases. Bari, first though, Bari, this ain't even on my radar. But I know our watchers, our viewers, our supporters, some of them do like Hitman 3. What's your thoughts on this, man? Like, digital only. Like, is this something? I mean, we both buy digital, so this doesn't really affect us per se. But them excluding that physical market like that. What's your thoughts?
Hey, man. On a personal level, I'm not upset with it because, like I said, I am 100% digital. So it doesn't really affect me personally, but if we're going to speak politically correct here, it kind of does suck for those people that like to have that physical case with them. The only reason why I could see IO Interactive doing something like this is probably like, is Hitman going to be all digital? Hitman 3 going to be digital? Did they say anything like as far as like this game is just going to be digital? There's no like retail case for the game. I don't see that happening.
No, it's going to be a physical version for it.
Yeah.
But if you buy the game digitally, you're offered the free PS4 upgrade. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I don't know. It's kind of weird because like with games like Call of Duty, it's not free, but they're doing the upgrade even if you have the physical. Well, matter of fact, with Call of Duty as well, a lot of people is going down this route. It seems like this is the most popular route here because with Call of Duty, if you buy the physical, right, for PS4, you only can get the digital upgrade.
Yeah, but you're actually still not left out though, because if you're buying a physical, you're still getting that upgrade. Even if you buy physical, so there really isn't. Are you really losing out on anything?
For the retailer, or
no? I'm talking about for Call of Duty. You said if you buy the physical, you get a digital PS5 upgrade.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying they're Call of Duty really isn't leaving out anybody because, listen, you're still, even if you don't like digital, you're still getting a free upgrade. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, so it's kind of weird mix there, man. But
what did I tell you though, Bari? What did I tell you?
I'm gonna be honest. I told you digital.
No, first off, I'm glad that I went digital. I went digital back in 2017, like all digital, and I never turned back. And one thing that I was saying about this generation, going into next generation, is that people that went digital and are buying digital are going to reap the benefits at a greater scale than people that have not, just because it's easier to do.
Yeah, that's this whole generation. I mean, if you are digital, you reaping the benefits as far as switching your games over. You can take the benefits of preloading your games and stuff like that. Yeah. Physical, you have benefits as far as like how you can disperse off your game. Like I can get rid, I can sell it, I can
lend
I don't really
to a friend. Games though.
Yeah.
I'm not really that type. No, I get what you're saying though.
A digital standpoint, you do have benefits there.
Yeah.
And this is one of them.
Yeah.
Upgrading is going to be much more convenient
and easier. It's easier to do.
I mean, the industry is trying to push towards a digital, industry anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they've definitely been pushing for a while, and this is them. Yeah. I think going into next gen, we're definitely going to see that push at a much greater scale, especially when it comes to PlayStation and Xbox, and the digital is definitely what people, what these companies want to push. And me personally, like I said, I don't sell my games, and I buy. One thing about digital that I love, especially like during like E3 time, conference times and stuff like this, where like as games get announced, they get put into the store for pre-order. I pre-order like 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 games at once, and I'm good for the year because everything's pre-ordered. You get what I mean?
Same here.
It's convenient in so many different ways for me, and for me, it's not going to be for everybody, but it's just not having to leave, not having to leave the crib to go to a midnight launch and pick up a game, and I'm not really hung up on physical anymore. And the only collect, remember back in the day, Barry, I was buying collector's editions left and right. The only collector's editions I buy now are for of course, for PlayStation. PlayStation exclusives. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't buy no other collector's editions. Only PlayStation exclusives. Unless there's got to be one that's really captured my eye where I'm like, oh, wow, this is amazing. I got to have this. Like, outside of it. But if it's not a PlayStation exclusive collector's edition, I'm not I'm not going to have it.
I feel you on that. Yeah, collector's editions, I calmed down a little bit. But I had to get that Ventures, though. I had to get that cash.
I passed on that, man. I had to pass on that.
Yeah, but yeah, I get you. I get you, man. I get you. Like I said, on a personal level, digital, I always looked at it as more beneficial, especially for me. It's just more convenient. But that preloading feature is godsend, man. So, for the people that do still enjoy physical media content, stuff like that, it does suck for you, to be honest with you. But I guess that would determine if you're going to purchase Hitman 3 or not, or if you're going to support the game.
Yeah.
I guess speak with your wallets.
Big facts, yo. Speak with the wallet. Speak with your wallets. All right, so there's that. Now, Bari, you and I are I would say we're fans of this next series that we're going to talk about here.
Hold on. You're being very disrespectful right now, because if this is leading towards Call of Duty, I'm not a fan. I'm a fanboy.
No, not COD. COD is a little bit later. This is a Japanese Japanese and it's a collaborative game by Square Enix. I think you know what I'm talking about. With some of the best music to ever come out in a game. Some of the best boss battles where you fight Sephiroth and you get washed quite a few times.
So let me correct myself. I'm not a fan. I'm a fanboy of this series. Continue.
Big facts.
It's one of my favorite series of all time, man. Let's go, baby.
If you don't know, I am talking about that Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memories. Ooh wee.
Day one. I'm not even going to play it day one, but I'm buying it day one.
Bari, I gotta ask questions, sir.
Absolutely.
What's your thoughts on this, man?
Basically, what they took here is the rhythm mini game from like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Especially 2 when you go to Atlantis.
Yeah. You gotta get the song right. With
so you can get the gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
even Kingdom Hearts 3 with the dancing with Rapunzel.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts always had those, rhythm, type games.
Yeah,
and this is basically what they're doing here. But they're implementing the whole world traveling, so each world have like a different, set type of mini game within the rhythm. Mm-hmm. But you're creating music, and Kingdom Hearts music. I love Kingdom Hearts music.
This looks dope.
I do enjoy them. But there's going to be a story towards it too. So
yeah. Now, is this story going to play into Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, all that other stuff, or is this supposed to be separate?
This is looking like a mix of like between 1 and 2, because or it could. I'm seeing all different type of characters. I'm seeing Aqua and the original.
I'm seeing Kingdom Hearts 3 characters as well, though.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean they are Birth by Sleep characters, but
yeah.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing it.
Yeah. There's Kingdom Hearts 3 characters and stuff like that, and Kylie is growing up and things like that. So I think something like this is, I think it's gonna kind of play through all of it. You get what I mean? Like all throughout the entirety of the Kingdom Hearts. Series.
13 struggle. Okay.
Yeah. This is day one for you?
Yeah. This is getting bought. Absolutely. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be playing it day one, but I will be.
It's bought day one.
Yeah, I'm supporting this because, if it's Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna support it no matter what,
facts.
man. it's one of my favorite franchises, but it does come out in a time where there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out. Avengers,
Yeah.
Ghost
It
of
comes out
Tsushima,
the 28th, I think, right?
at
Yeah.
September, and 13 Sentinel is going to be out, but so there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming out. But I will be playing this game though. I just don't know when, but I will be playing it. But it's definitely got my support, hands down. I might even double dip on the Switch as well, so we'll see.
That's a real fan right there. Ooh-wee. Oh, it's November 13th. November 13th it comes out.
Oh, see, so that's PS5 time. You know what I mean?
That's PS5, man. I think for me, this is definitely a day one buy. I really love the melody, the rhythm games that were in all of the Kingdom Hearts games as well. And with this is just it. I'm a sucker for Kingdom Hearts, man. I am. I'm a sucker for Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy. Like, I'm a sucker. Yeah. I love these things, man. I love Kingdom Hearts so much. And this game is definitely getting bored day one. Really excited for the game. It looks great. It looks fun. And November 13th, that's PS5 territory. So this game might not get played till January. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, because that same day Call of Duty comes out. And I'm sorry, like, I love Kingdom Hearts, but I need my COD Cold War. I need that Cold War. So yeah, that's that.
Because it looks like you're playing through events that happen through the Kingdom Hearts franchise, but you're just doing it in this music melody type play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing that we haven't seen before. If you're a Kingdom Hearts fan, you pretty much seen all of the story stuff that's there, but you're just playing it in a different aspect, which is cool. I'm down with it, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll definitely see, for sure. Moving on, since we did kind of touch on this Call of Duty, let's go on and jump straight into it, Bari. Let's go on and jump straight into it, right? So Call of Duty, arguably, being made by, arguably the greatest, the greatest Call of Duty creators, well, part creators. Treyarch is, I personally, and I think, Bar, you can agree, Treyarch is the best when it comes to how they make their CODs.
Oh, absolutely.
So we got a reveal trailer, which the reveal. Let's talk about how the reveal happened with this whole Warzone and stuff like that. If you watch my or Bari's streams where we were trying to find where we can watch the reveal and do live reactions, it was all this confusion. Oh, it's on Warzone. Oh, you got to collect these keys. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do that. Come on. Okay, first of all, just put the video out. That's what I kept saying. Just put the video out.
Yeah, I was very disappointed with how the reveal process worked, because I hate Modern Warfare with a passion. I deleted the game, and it was like, oh, you got to be in Warzone to see the reveal. And I was like, wait, what? I was like, wait, no, this is the prank, right? You're punking me. Hey, Ashton Kutcher, where you at? Oh, hey, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
and then shout out to my man Caleb Kaiser. He was like, yo, he had me on Twitter. He was like, yo, Bar, you got to be in Warzone, man. And I was like, no. So I tried to download that thing real quick. It didn't happen.
Yeah, they wanted me to do like this cage match thing. I'm like, yo, what is going on here, bro?
Yeah, it basically, we had to watch other YouTubers to see the reveal. But the end product, the actual video reveal, captured on PlayStation 5, by the way, was amazing. I gotta say, I was highly impressed with what I saw, from the detail of character, models, to got some gun confirmations that I got super happy for.
Yeah,
I broke the trailer down. Commandos confirmed, Persona. Infield confirmed. M16 confirmed. AK confirmed. AK-74 confirmed. They had a different variant of the Uzi, but I knew it was the Uzi. Confirmed. M1911 confirmed. Court said they had like a Deagle in there as well. Confirmed. So some of the Galil confirmed.
The Galil was confirmed. Yeah,
so
I'm very happy about that.
I was super because in the single player is going to show the guns is going to show up in the multiplayer. So
Yeah.
I was happy, man. The trailer definitely blew me away. Definitely got me excited. Playing as Hudson and Woods and all those guys again is going to be that's cool to see those guys interact again. So yeah, I'm for it, man. I'm for it. And then they showed a little snippet of that multiplayer, man. They
Yeah, they
showed a
showed
little
us. They showed a snippet of that multiplayer, and that definitely got me hyped because I'm like, yo,
yeah,
this is on point, man.
you saw the destruction of that chopper gun, and you
Yeah,
saw what's
yeah,
going on.
yeah, yeah,
The vibe is going down.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, man. I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
This look, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm on, I'm in the same boat as you, where the presentation of how they went about doing this definitely wasn't good. But when it comes to Treyarch and their Call of Duties, they're really good when it comes to their CODs. And I watched your stream when you were pointing out all of the guns and stuff like that, and I was trying to figure out some of the guns while I was watching it. I watched this trailer like 7-8 times. I'm not gonna lie. I watched this trailer quite a few times, and there's definitely a lot there. If you really pay close attention and you look closely, especially if you're very versed in these Call of Duties, you're definitely going to see like a lot of familiar guns there, which really made me happy because this Call of Duty takes place. This Call of Duty Cold War, is a direct sequel from Black Ops 1. So it's between, obviously it's Cold War, so you're going to be seeing a lot of those old school guns and make a return in this game, which makes me really, really happy. And no lie, even though we saw the story trailer, the story trailer was on point. Like it was a really good trailer, and it really had me excited to play. It really has me excited to play the Call of Duty Cold War story. And I normally, I just stick to multiplayer and that's it. But I'm really gonna play the story here.
Seeing the facial animations, man. That thing next gen Persona, man.
Yeah, no, that's next gen. That's next. This is the most beautiful COD, and realistically, the most beautiful third party next gen game that we've seen so far. Would you agree to that, Bari?
100%, 100%.
Who would have thought COD would have provided us with like something of this level?
But this gen, as far as like the quality and look of the stories, they definitely took it up a notch with Call of Duty. I remember playing Advanced Warfare. That was amazing looking story. Modern Warfare story was amazing. World War II story was amazing as well, man.
Yeah. World War II story was good.
The graphics as well was amazing in the single player. So
yeah.
They just up in the ante up here, man, with this one here.
I gotta see that like we saw a snippet of the multiplayer. Now I'm not sure if this was a battle royale, or if this was just straight up, like a TDM or something like that. What do you think it was, Bar?
They definitely said that. With that map specifically, according to the Gaming Revolution, he's a known leaker for Call of Duty, and he's been on point. Like, they're gonna have like specific maps that's like tailor suited for like I'm assuming that's going to be like ground war is going to be 12v12, and within that is going to have like land, sea, and it's land, sea, and air stuff. So you're going to be having planes, you're going to be having boats. It's going to be big maps, man. We saw some of that stuff with the Doom bugs that's driving around, and that person with a chopper gun there. I guess that's most likely a score streak though.
Yeah,
but they're up in the ante when it comes to the big maps, not just having a big map. I still have to play that and see how the map flow is going to be with that, because one of my biggest issues with big maps is that the flow of the action is not consistent. That's one of the biggest issues with Ghost. Ghost had these big maps, but the flow of the action of the maps was off.
Go
ahead. I mean, at the end of the day, what happened with those big maps, right? Everybody just goes to a certain side point, and just fight there. You know what I mean?
Even with this new Modern Warfare that just came out last year, even with this game, the maps, when you're doing like 6v6, even 10v10, let's be real here, even 10v10, when you're doing those matches, the maps are too big, and the spawns, like, my whole thing is, when it comes to a Call of Duty game, the things that matter to me most are the guns, the movement mechanics, the gun mechanics, the movement mechanics, and the spawns of the maps and the map creations. 3 lanes. Let's keep this stuff regular, man. Let's keep this right.
Score streaks.
3 lanes. Score streaks as well. Yes, score streaks as well. 3 lanes. You want to keep things real on point, real precise. Especially with the spawns, because one of the biggest problems with Modern Warfare was the fact that, if I kill somebody, they spawn literally directly behind me and kill me. Or, as Bari, like to shout out to Bari, we got all this real estate. Why are we spawning this right here? All this real estate.
Issue. That's one of the things with these big maps is that all this real estate is just not being used. That's why I said, like, the flow of the action. I definitely want to see how they're going to be with this Treyarch game, because typically with these big ass maps, everybody does center into this one point, this focal point, because that's where all the action is going down. And then you look at it, all of this big map here, all this real estate is just not being used in the map. You had all this creation put in there, not being used. And then what was so bad about Modern Warfare is that all of the real estate not being used, they're not spawning them there. They're spawning them right next to you or behind you. Like, it's just like, come on, guys, let's get this thing together, man.
Yeah. It's definitely a problem in this current game. That I hope that, because Treyarch is normally better when it comes to like their maps, when it comes to spawns and things like that. They tend to be better at that stuff, which is why I have a lot of hope and a lot of confidence that they will improve drastically over what Modern Warfare put out. But I'm also a little worried because Warzone and all that stuff is also going to be moving over with Call of Duty Cold War. So I'm hoping that they don't leave out, because one of the biggest problems with Modern Warfare is that they forgot about the guys that just play traditional multiplayer. I don't play Battle Royale games. I don't play that stuff, man. That stuff is trash to me. That stuff is really trash to me, like, wholeheartedly.
It's popular, though.
Yeah, no, I get that it's more popular, but you can't forget about the core. Realistically, the core audience, like traditional regular multiplayer, online multiplayer is what I play, is what I love, is what what I'm going to be playing with Call of Duty Cold War. I just hope that, because the map packs and stuff like that are going to be free. I'm only hoping that when they do that they also put enough content in the regular multiplayer as well. You get what I'm saying?
I'm agreeing 100%, because with how Modern Warfare, everything sounds amazing on paper, but the execution, it failed, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, free maps. Oh, you're giving me a new variant of a map that you already had in the game.
Exactly.
Thank you.
That's not how you do it, guys. We need, you need to get creative with these maps.
Look at Treyarch. I love Treyarch, but I can be critical with them too. I think they dropped the ball when it came to Black Ops 4 with the maps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you relied on old school maps. Relied on the old school maps, and then you started relying on zombie maps. You put zombie stuff to create a map. So they had these weird ass maps in Black Ops 4 where they just put a smorgasbord of zombie content and call it a map. And I was just like, yo, where's the creativeness in these maps? I feel like Black Ops 3, you guys are on point with the map designs and how created the maps. These new maps, Hunted, all these aquarium, all those cool maps that you created there. But in Black Ops 4, you just got lazy. It's just like, yo, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So map design, I'm definitely going to go in there with like a critical mindset when it comes to Cold War.
Yeah.
But overall, they do have better maps than Infinity Ward, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, I 100%. I agree. One of the greatest maps for me, obviously Nuketown, but OG Nuketown from Black Ops 1. Slums, things like that. Some really good map. Jungle, like, Black Ops and Treyarch have created some of the greatest maps in Call of Duty. You feel me?
Yeah, but you can't rely too much on the old maps.
No. That's why I want them to continue to create new maps and keep on creating from that. Like, I don't want them to just, oh, hey guys, we got like, or one thing about Modern Warfare as well is when it first came out, there was how many maps was there? Like 7 maps, 8 maps. Like it was like the map selection's got to be there. Like we're talking.
It had like 10 maps, right?
But they were split though.
They were split. 6 of them was for like 6v6 and no, it was split between how the modes as well. So if you play that domination, you was gonna get like the bridge map. I forgot the name of the bridge map. Yeah, they split. It was weird.
They split it to like game modes and player size. That's how it was split. Which I'm like, no. So even though there might have been 10 maps in the game, 4 of them were reserved for ground war. The ground war and all this other stuff, because I never played on that farm map that we were playing on. I only played that in ground war. That's the thing that they need. They can't do that with this. You get what I'm saying? They have to provide us with, at least 10 to 12 maps that are in the entirety of the rotation. And if there's a big team type of map, you need to then have a consolidated size of that map also created for smaller modes. You can still have the ground war maps, but you need to have, you can have the ground war maps, but then when you are in like a TDM 6v6 or Aviator or whatever, only a consolidated small cutoff portion of that same map is there meant for that specific mode.
That's where the finesse comes in though. Oh, we're offering you free maps, but say that desert map, right? That large map that we saw, like the little snippet of multiplayer, right? And then it's like, oh, here's a free map. We just consolidated the map a little bit for more close encounters.
No, they can't.
That's how the finesse came with Modern Warfare.
That's what I'm saying, but
I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that either.
I don't want that either.
Point that out that they've been slick about that.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want that either. No. Let's get into the additions, right?
Yeah.
So, they threw a lot of, Call of Duty threw a lot of information at us, and it's crazy because these companies go from not saying anything for so long, and then they just have this wave of information. Like sometimes it's overwhelming. Like, would you agree with that, Bari, to a degree?
Yes, I definitely agree.
Great, cool. All right, so along with the Call of Duty reveal, they also revealed obviously the additions, the different additions and stuff like that. So we're gonna break it down, right? So the digital.
Before you break it down, Persona, because you know me and I know you, but you know me more than I know you. But I know you more than you know me. But we know each other, right?
Big facts.
Even though all the information came with the additions, what did you do? Did you go to the last one? You ignored everything else and went to the last one, right?
Yeah, I'm buying Ultimate Edition, bro. Like it was 84, it was 89.99, 84.99 or whatever.
I did the same thing. Like
I do that every year though.
Yeah, after the fact, I looked at everything, but I went right to the Ultimate.
Yep. So the digital standard edition of Black Ops Cold War on PS4 can be upgraded to the PS5 version for $10. The standard and the deluxe both can get the PS5 We're gonna break it down because me and Barry were talking about this too. Digital standard edition of Black Ops Cold War and Xbox One upgrade to Series X is being evaluated.
Whoa. Let's keep moving.
No, I was just saying.
You said in a troublesome way.
Physical. Sorry, shut up. The physical standard edition of Black Ops Cold War on PS4 can be upgraded to the PS5 version for a fee, and it requires the PS4 disc to be in the PS5 in order to play. You cannot buy the physical PS4 edition and upgrade to PS5 version if you decide to buy the PS5 digital console. Physical standard edition of Black Ops Cold War on Xbox can be upgraded to the Xbox Series X version. The base digital.
We gotta mention the Xbox version.
All right, so I'll skip it. Got you. The base digital and physical standard edition of Black Ops Cold War can be played on PS5 via backwards compatibility. If you don't want to get the cross gen bundle or upgrade, but you don't get the next gen version. It is just the standard PS4 version on the next gen consoles. You can only upgrade within the consoles family, so PS4 to PS5.
I feel like they're being a little bit disingenuous there because there's a mandate. Any game after July 13th, right, will have to be backwards compatibility, right? Backwards compatible.
Forward compatible, you mean?
Yeah. But don't they have to take advantage of like the PlayStation 5 as far as like the boosted features and stuff like that with the game?
Yes.
I gotta look back into that, but I'm pretty sure I saw something like that.
I think they said that any game that was created after July has to be compatible, like a backwards compatible type of game, meaning it'll work on a PS5.
They didn't specify as far as it taking advantage of like the boosted features with
no, I think they just mandated that it works on a PS5.
Okay, gotcha. So I fall back. Go ahead.
So the digital standard edition features the base game and along with the confrontation weapons pack that includes 2 Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War weapon blueprints available at launch. If you pre-order this edition, you'll get early access to the multiplayer open beta, instant reward Woods operator pack featuring Sergeant Frank Woods operator skin, and M4 weapon blueprints, voice quip, and finishing moves available for immediate and Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone.
We don't care about Modern Warfare, but yeah, give me that beta.
So PS4. PS4 will have an option to upgrade to PlayStation 5 through the PlayStation Store. Both digital console versions of the Black Ops Cold War offers upgrades within the same console family. Physical standards editions, we went through all that.
Give me that beta!
Yeah, next gen physical. Oh, this is the one. I think this one right here. You so stupid.
You listen. I know you're talking about the whole, versions, this and that. As you should. That's what we should do. We should be giving that information. But I want that beta.
I want the beta too. I ain't gonna lie. I really want the beta, and I hope it's not because they're speculating that the beta's gonna be in October. I need that in September, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I need that in September.
September? No. October. October works perfectly fine because I want to finish 13 Sentinels.
The beta's gonna probably be a weekend anyway. I mean, fair enough. Fine, October.
That's not fair, Persona. It's not fair because
I do want to focus on Avengers.
It's only a weekend, but to us, it's the 3 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the 15 hours per day.
Yeah, because we're definitely gonna be streaming that. So yeah, you're right. You're right. Next gen physical standard edition for PS5 includes the PS5 version of the disc. The PS5 standard edition works on a PS5 console with a disc drive. This version of the game will not operate on a discless. These are like more cement. These are more like them giving you like a breakdown.
This is common sense stuff, but they have to put it out there because we're going to have Jimmy 2 left feet. He's going to buy the digital PlayStation 5 and buy a physical Call of Duty. He's like, hey, where's the disc tray? So they have to put that stuff out there to cover their backs.
And then with the Ultimate Edition of the console if you buy the Ultimate Edition, you get the cross-gen bundle download, and you get the Lancine Air Pack, which comes with 3 operator skins, 3 weapon blueprints, and 3 vehicle skins. You also get the Battle Pass bundle, and Season 1 of the Battle Pass bundle includes 20 tier skips. You also get the Confrontation Weapons Pack, and any edition that you do buy of Call of Duty Cold War on PlayStation 4, it only works for digital. This does not work for physical. If you pre-order Call of Duty Cold War, any version, so standard, deluxe, or ultimate, if you pre-order any version, that the digital copy of the game nets you early access to the open beta of Call of Duty Cold War.
I want it all. So this is great, man, because this is actually one of the cheapest Ultimate Editions that we've seen this generation. Normally, it will be $100 or plus dollars.
Yeah, it's a lot
for the Ultimate Edition.
But they didn't announce like a collector's edition, so.
Oh yeah, that might be happening during the reveal of multiplayer.
True, yeah. They might do that.
Well, this
The
this is
last Call of Duty Collection Edition I bought was the fridge for Black Ops 2. Or was that 3? 3. Black Ops
no,
3.
that was three
Yeah, it
because
was
two
3.
had the RC car. I still have that.
That fridge still
This is
worked too if I plugged that thing in. That thing worked.
this is one thing I want to clear up too, man, because this is basically my assumption, and it's just basically I'm basing my assumption off of the history, right? So when Black Ops 3 came out, no, Black Ops 4 came out, they had Blackout, right? Blackout was their BR mode, correct?
Yeah.
When Modern Warfare came out, Modern Warfare didn't have Warzone right away, right? What everybody was doing. They was playing the Blackout mode. So like I was going back and forth with a few people as far as just like letting people know, like I think, yeah, they're gonna be transitioning to Warzone when it comes to the BR mode, but they will have their own BR mode down the future because it's kind of like you're playing two different styles of Call of Duty. You have BR, then you have the core mode. It's going to play way, way, way different as far as how movement, momentum, speed and all that stuff is. But I definitely feel that they're definitely going to capitalize on having a new BR mode for World War, because Warzone is like a more, current, futuristic type, Call of Duty where, they're going back into the World War, the Cold War type of thing. So I think they're going to have that themed BR mode for that later down the line, probably like around, late spring or something like that. It's going to come, but we'll definitely see. But that's an assumption. But I'm safe to say that it most likely is going to be correct.
Yeah. Also, I know I was seeing something float around Twitter where they were saying that if you were to just elect to just buy the next gen version of Call of Duty, it would be $70. So it looks like COD is going ahead with this with the price increase of standard edition of games for next gen. So how you feel about that? Like, how do you feel? I think did we talk about this? We probably did.
No,
about games being $70.
I think it's time. If we want to see all the glitz and glamour of next gen and all that stuff, it costs, man. It costs. Yeah, being a consumer, I'm perfectly fine with, it being $60. But being a gaming enthusiast and wanting to see gaming, strive,
Yeah,
$70 is not it's not an issue for me. And I do want to see these games take advantage of the consoles, the next gen consoles and all that stuff. So if that's what it would take on, my end to pay $70 for a video game and I'm getting the quality of what I saw in that trailer, I'm perfectly fine with that. If it's not the quality, then we're gonna question. You know what I mean? But take full advantage of it. It definitely going to cost more money to do that stuff. So I can see, game prices going up, to $70, and I think that's a fair, point to be at. $70 is $10 more. We're paying $65 anyway for a game with taxes, so we're going to pay $75 with taxes, with taxes and all that. So I think gamers, the people that's like really into video games, they understand this point that gaming is gonna cost a little bit more, but people that the casual Jimmy Two Left Feet, they're not gonna understand that stuff.
Why you call him Jimmy Two Left Feet?
They can't get right. The two left feet.
Yo, that's great. No, yeah, I agree 100%. I'm someone, I buy, Barry, me, I buy all my games. You get what I'm saying? And when it comes to paying $70 for games, I personally don't have an issue with that. Just because we're past due for it. And this conversation has come up before. But, we saw that NBA was going to be doing it, and now we see that Call of Duty is going to be doing it. I think we all need to prepare ourselves to, see that base games are going to be $70. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I personally don't have an issue. I already bought, and it's funny because a lot of us already buy digital deluxe of games anyway. So you're not paying. A lot of people aren't just paying $60 anyway. People are buying digital deluxe and ultimate editions, collector's editions, and all this. I really don't see the problem here. You know, but we'll see how things play out. Obviously, we're gonna have the people in the community that are gonna be very vocal about how wrong this is. And right, fair enough. But for me personally, I'm good. I'm fine with this. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I have no issues.
I'm fine with it too. But yeah, I got the 89.99 version. So
Yeah, I was gonna say I've got the. As soon as the reveal came out and they said that it was up in the PS Store, I bought it right there on the spot, $89.99 out my pocket. I don't, so $70 for games don't bother me.
absolutely not, man. Yo, so I saw the whole financials stuff that everybody was talking about
Mhm.
as far as the Sony
Link that.
info presentation.
What they talking
It's
about?
it's it's a lot of. I don't think we can talk about it here at today's show, but I saw where everybody's referencing to as far as they're going to be exploring putting first party games into the PC platform to further
Day and date.
engage. No, I don't. They didn't say nothing about day and date.
Hmm.
It's on page. It's on page 45 of this presentation here, and basically, everybody's going to ignore, the what you call it, the the first 40 paragraphs before that last paragraph for it, but this is something that they mentioned for the longest, with Herman Host. He said this, where they're gonna, do these little test stuff. That was Horizon Zero Dawn. That was the exploration of them putting first party games on PC, just to, further growth of the game and revenue, because they want to make money off it as well. So if these games definitely do make money on it and all that stuff, I can see them putting more PC, more first party games on PC. But we'll definitely see. So yeah,
Um.
it's on page 45,
Yeah, I
and
see
it's
it
so
right
here
here.
it is. It
Yeah.
says targeted outcome include growth in active users, stronger retention, and shorter cash conversion cycle from which expanded cash flow can be expected. We will explore expanding our first party titles to PC platform in order to promote further growth and our profitability. So yeah, I mean it's common. There was the writing was on the wall for this for the longest,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
within this whole strategic key points that they're saying here, they've been talking about all of the success that the PSN, the PlayStation 4 has had. So that's where it kind of
That's where it's
what
coming
they talk
from.
about here, competition from online PC games and players of other industries expected to continue to intensify. The fundamental growth strategy is to innovate and evolve the PlayStation platform. To this end, intends to make proactive investments in to reinforce content IP and work to raise brand value, foster communities, and engage and user engagement while enhancing DTC services from to get closer to users. So they're just trying to get more money and expand the PlayStation platform on PC. My
Well,
thing
I
will
mean,
be
I, I,
my thing will be if you want to do that, you got to create your own, right? So far, you've been using everybody else's services and everybody else's platform to expand that, but it'll be further. It'll be better to have your own. I don't. First of all, I don't want this to happen. I think that it's going to devalue the brand of PlayStation by putting your games on PC because now people's just going to be like, you're not the best place to play. People's going to be like, yeah, now you're playing with you. Now you have played with limits because you're not just tied to that one platform. You know, uh, you have another platform that is modular, and people can expand that platform to have it the beast stuff that it can be, you know, graphically, you know, with the hardware that you can just can continue to swap in and out. So it's always going to be ever growing rather than a stagnant platform like a console where you're going to have that hardware for 5 to 7 years. You know, it's a big difference. So I feel like that. I feel like it's a very dangerous path that they're going to do. And this is what we were saying from the beginning, right? Remember, it was like, oh, it's just a test.
It's not a test, and I'm starting to get pissed off. That's why I didn't want to talk about this. It's not a test. It's not a test, and it's not something that needs to be done. You know, the fact that it's happening is I knew what it was. You know, we both knew what it was, and you know, seeing this happen, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, a lot of people aren't going to understand why you and I or people in that are listening to us or whatever feel that this is bad. You know, because for a lot of people, PlayStation isn't their preferred place to play. For a lot of people, they want to see the dismantling of exclusives because it benefits them. Right? So of course, to a good portion of people, when they read and hear and see things like this, it looks good to them because they aren't, you know, they haven't been playing PlayStation for generations and putting thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars into PlayStation to put them in a position that they are in, right? Are the games the core factor here? Yes. And for me personally, I go where the games are best played, right? The reason why, you know, PlayStation is my preferred platform to play is because of the exclusives. It's because of the games. It's because of these things, right? The games is what makes PlayStation great. The exclusivity of these games are what make PlayStation great. When you take that away, PlayStation has nothing. And you have no reason to play on PlayStation.
They're saying here that you know what, this is definitely a topic that we can.
This is the topic. Then we'll talk about this during the topic.
No. This could be another podcast because there's a lot of information that was given, but we're piecemealing it.
Yeah.
So I'd rather
read through this.
Yeah, read through the whole thing than just, you know, going off of something that, you know, I just clicked on 5 minutes ago and trying to talk about it because I haven't read the whole thing. I haven't broke down the whole presentation. So.
Yeah. So we'll go into great detail about this next week, guys. Promise. Me and Bari just want to be able to read this and really, because we don't want to give you guys any misinformation, and we don't want to speak from a place of inexperience. So give us some time to read through this and really understand what this is, and we'll talk about it next week. But on a surface level, I've been very vocal about this. I know Bari's been very vocal about this as well. Exclusives are what make not just PlayStation. Exclusives are what make these consoles great. Like that's the end of the story. Mm-hmm. You know, when you think of Nintendo, you think of Mario, Zelda, and Kirby, or you know, whoever. When you think of PlayStation, you think of, you know, Crash, you think of Uncharted, you think of Last of Us, you think of Killzone, Resistance, Ratchet and Clank, whoever, right? But all those games that you think of are games that can only be experienced on PlayStation, or you experience them on PlayStation. You get what I'm saying? When you take that stuff away, why own a PlayStation? Why own a PlayStation? And it can't be one, it can't be two, it can't be none. Because as much as people like to say, oh, well, you know, if exclusives are everywhere, that's great for the consumer, that's great for everybody, everyone likes to speak on the consumer and never about themselves, right? Oh, you know, it's great for the consumer, Then when you ask them, okay, so when all these exclusives go everywhere, are you still going to buy all these consoles? No, I'm only going to play on PC. No, I'm only going to play here. So then how is that great? How is that great? How is that great? It's not great. It just benefits you. So ultimately, when you peel off the surface, you actually are being selfish, but in a backwards way. So you would rather kill off a brand just so that you can play all their games. Do you see what I'm saying? This is more of a when Persona speaks time. Let's move on.
I've been moved on, man.
Yeah, let's move on. So
It's a lot.
it's
It's
a lot.
freaking
Yeah,
66 pages. Obviously, it's talking about more than just PlayStation here. But within that 66 pages, there's a lot of PlayStation information in there. That's to go off of 2 paragraphs.
yeah, I
I
agree.
think it's disheartening to do.
Very. Uh, Gamescom, Bari.
Yeah,
Gamescom was it yesterday or was it Thursday? Thursday, right? Yeah.
yeah. Thursday, yes.
Gamescom was Thursday, and we gave our thoughts, and it was trash. It was trash. I'll say it. It was not a great show. There was some things that kind of saved it for me. Ratchet and Clank, which we're gonna save until the topic. We'll go into very great detail with that. But the show itself wasn't great. What were some titles that kind of stood out to you when you were watching Gamescom? Like for me, one of the ones was Quantum Era, Scarlet Nexus. Those are some pretty cool games that was shown.
I don't know how that ended up in the pre-show. First of all, let me say this before I go into that. The structuring of the show wasn't like bad, but the content that they chose to curate this show was bad. The pre-show had the better content, you know what I mean, consistently than the actual damn show itself. The show itself, they were showing Surgeon Simulator, bro. you know what I'm saying? That should be like more of the pre-show. But then you have Scarlet Nexus, a game. This is my issue with these games, Summer Game Fest, and all these shows that they're doing. It's like, yo, who are you engaging? To get like the interest of what people want to see in these shows, because sometimes when people see pre-show, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna skip that. They say, oh, that's just like fodder. I'll come back to that later. I want to see the main show. But the main show, you have these games that's there. That's I'm like who, where are you engaging? What people are hyped for. Scarlet Nexus looked like an amazing game. That should have been on the forefront of your show. Quantum Error is a game that needs that forefront, not a pre-show. To me, Quantum Error didn't look that good in my opinion. I felt like that game needs some work.
It could have looked a little better.
Yeah, like I felt like I seen better from little snippets on Twitter than the actual trailer that they showed there. You know what I mean? It's weird to say,
It looks
but that's
okay.
how
It looks like it's gonna have a lot of action. It reminds me of like Fear, or Dead Space or something like that. You get what I mean?
Yeah,
And this thing is weird though, because like certain things within the trailer look very next gen. Because this is a next gen only title, and
it's going to come to a PS4.
it's coming to PS4.
Yeah, but later. It's PlayStation 5 first, and I think it's PlayStation 4. But see, even on the trailer right there, it said PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4.
Fair enough.
But
hi, I'm John Warner,
I just
game
felt
director
like
for Anthem.
I seen better clips on like Twitter than that trailer. So I was kind of disappointed at how it, the that look of that trailer was. Like it didn't scream next gen to me than what I saw on Twitter. But it's not my type of game, so I'm going to fall back in my opinion from that anyway. I like first person shooters, but horror type games, no. Overall, what got me excited, or that tickled my fancy a little bit, was this game called Unknown 9. It's with the Indian girl, and she was getting bullied by the other little kids, and then she had like this time stop ability or something like that. It looked like she went into like another dimension,
Yeah.
and slowed down time in the reality that she's in. But she's in the other dimension, like it's sped up, like kind of like the Speed Force. It looks like that she was doing. But everything about that trailer screamed next gen to me. Animation, facial expressions, the detail was beyond me with that trailer. That was the most one of the most impressive things other than Ratchet and Clank that we've seen at this whole thing. Another game that caught my eye was Corvus. That game looked amazing. That's the spaceship game.
Oh, Corvus. Yeah. That looked great.
It looked great. It looked great, man. 12 minutes is a game that I've been looking forward to, and seeing that they're going to have like the star power behind that is going to be, the sort of performance of that game is going to be much, much better. I feel like that type of game of like figuring out, why you're in this loop and why you keep dying. You need a good, vocal performance to bring that that game out. And I think they're going to get that with the star power that they have there behind them. Obviously, Ratchet and Clank, man. Ratchet and Clank looked amazing. Yo, look at this game, Persona. You playing the trailer right now. Look at this joint, bro. Look at the facial expressions of this girl. Jeez Louise. And then you have Ratchet and Clank, man. But we're going to talk about that later, right?
Yeah.
Look amazing. But yeah, overall, it has some games in there, but it's just like you gotta be consistent with the content, man. Like, you're over here showing us a short animation film of World of Warcraft. Was it World of Warcraft that he's watching?
Wow.
Or was
yeah, World of Warcraft.
Wow.
Yo, that was that joint was like 8 minutes, man.
And I'm just like, brother, man, who are you trying?
Yeah, that was rough.
I gave it a 3 out of 10. I didn't include Ratchet and Clank in that score, but it was rough, man, because we took our lunch break to stream that, and
it felt like a waste.
I regret it. Yeah, I regret it.
It felt like a waste, man. It was definitely, I gotta be honest, man. It wasn't great. There were some cool things there that really, stood out for me. But it wasn't anything that I'm someone where don't waste my time. You get what I'm saying? Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time.
that was a time waster.
Yeah, a lot of those things could have been tweets. A lot of those things could have been just quick little videos that was posted on YouTube or something like that.
I'm just saying, yo, you got the eyes. The eyes is watching, man. Everybody's watching you on this show, but like I said, the way how the show is structured wasn't bad. It was just the content shown. I was just like, come on, man. And then they had a award show in there, and you had best PlayStation game.
Yo, that threw me off, bro.
Was Cyberpunk, a game that's not even out yet.
That's crazy, bro.
What are we doing here, man?
That was crazy. That was insane, man.
How the hell Cyberpunk 2077, a game that's not even out, that comes out in November, in a award show for an event that's in August? So and then the nominees that they had in there, they didn't even have The Last of Us in there.
Nope.
They ain't had Ghost of Tsushima in there. They didn't have Final Fantasy VII Remake in there.
Which is insane.
I'm like, yo, who has chosen these games?
Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I actually couldn't believe that they chose this, man. I'm like, what are you doing?
It made no sense, bro. It made no sense at all. I'm not saying that Cyberpunk ain't gonna be a great game, but what is it doing in?
It's not doing nothing now. It ain't out.
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. This Destiny trailer was amazing too.
This shit was fire, bro. I can't wait for this, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for this. I'm so hyped. I mean, for me personally, the GamesCom, don't waste my time, right? I feel like a lot of things with gaming and these game companies and these shows and stuff like that, it feels like waste of time a good portion of the time, because you're not really saying anything substantial, or you're not, when you command attention like this, and you command the front and center stage like this, it has to be worthwhile, right? Because you're taking, it's everyone is on, taking their time and away to pay attention to this, and it's a center stage type of thing. So when you have front and center stage like this, you want to make sure that the stuff that's there are things that are going to be substantial and things that are going to really have, pull people in and really like, wow, this is crazy. Again, I have to go back to I hate to do this, but the PS5 event this year has been the best event we've ever gotten in this year. Like, because it's center stage, it's commanding the attention of of everybody, and you're showing me like it's hit after hit after hit. Even the indie titles were like on point. Like everything was on point. You get what I'm saying? As opposed to this Game Awards show where it was like some things were hit, some things were a miss. It just wasn't. Well, some things were hit, a lot of things were miss. You get what I'm saying? It just wasn't something that I was expecting. And, I really was expecting more from this because, these nothing against Jeff Keighley. Shout out to Jeff Keighley, but, he's infamous for hyping things up more than what they really are. And this was one of those times where, like, he should have set expectations with like, oh, there's not gonna be no PS5, reveal all this other stuff. But
I disagree. I feel like what he did with his hype is what he's supposed to do.
That is what he's supposed to do.
He's trying to bring all the attention to it, garner all the attention. But
you should still see. But this is the thing. Yes, you hype your stuff. Yes. No, I'm not saying don't hype your stuff. What I'm saying is make sure that the way you hype your stuff, the stuff that you have there, is going to be worth hyping.
Yeah, my thing is that, like I said, I don't know who's he's engaging with to garner the hype as far as what is going to be shown. You know what I mean? Probably in his circle of people that he's, saying that, yo, should I show this? They probably like, yeah, yo.
Well, remember we were talking about it during the live stream that he needs to, that he needs to have fanboys of each area of each console. Kind of, he needs to go to them and be like, what should I show? What should we look at? Type of thing.
Exactly. That's my biggest issue with the show. It's like, you just look on Twitter and see where the hype is coming from as far as what is being shown or not. I don't think anybody is really sitting down like, yo, yeah, show Christopher Lloyd and have him present Surgeon Simulator. You know what I mean? And we're gonna be make everybody sit down and watch a animated short for 12 minutes and get, that's gonna get everybody, Jeff.
For a while, like,
you know what I mean?
Like that's not stuff that should be on the center stage, like not that long. No. You're talking about a 2-hour show.
That's a pre-show.
Yeah. You're talking about a 2-hour show, and you're showing 15-minute animated shorts. That feels like padding. You padding the show.
It's ridiculousness. That's what that feels like.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And like I said, the whole show, the structure was cool. But it's just a content show. It's like, yo, you had it backwards, man. Show some of the pre-show stuff within that, and then flip-flop some of the stuff there. But also,
this Fall Guys look so dope, man. I ain't gonna lie, these new costumes look dope. I
gotta start playing this game, man. I always was thinking about that. The audience that he is trying to, cater to, is not the American audience. You know what I mean?
People outside of America don't like great games? Like, I don't understand.
No. Like, I'm damage controlling, but I'm just saying, like, who is this really catered for? Is the European market? It's a European show.
I don't think so, because a lot of the European market, they're buying GTAs, FIFAs, CODs, and all. Like, nah. I can't accept that.
Good point.
I can't accept that. When you look at that best game sold chart, it's FIFA, it's Call of Duty, it's GTA for Europeans. I don't accept that.
I feel like that was a good time to show Ghost of Tsushima Legends again. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but he didn't show that. And not to harken on Xbox, but they said Xbox Game Studio was going to be there, but they didn't really show nothing from Xbox Game Studio. They showed stuff for Game Pass. They had a Game Pass trailer. You know
Yeah,
what I
this
mean?
is real. Yeah.
The show fell off, man. But
Yeah.
you know what saved the show?
Oh,
Ratchet
we
and
all
Clank.
know what saved that, man. We gonna talk. Don't worry, guys. Ratchet and Clank. That's going. We talking about that at the end because we really gotta we got the fanboy for that one. We got fanboy for that one. This Little Nightmares looks dope, man. Little Nightmares too. This looks really cool.
I never played Little Nightmares, but I enjoyed watching people stream it.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. It looks like an Inside type game. You remember Inside? That little indie game that came out this year. I mean, this generation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this. It was some good stuff there, man. What are give me 3 things that really stood out to you. 3 or 4, matter of fact, no, I'm gonna make it hard. Give me 5 things that stood out to you.
The Corvus game, Unknown 9, Little Nightmares 2, that indie game that's fully destructible. I felt like that concept of that game was really, really dope. You know, it might not look the greatest in the most graphical detail, but I'm pretty sure having all of that destruction and everything being destruction is not an easy feat, regardless of how the game looks. Yeah. That 4 in the Ratchet and Clank. Oh, I can even go even more. 12 minutes. Look great.
Oh, that looked good. 12 minutes look cool.
I'm
12
excited
minutes
for
look
that.
really cool. Yo, this Little Nightmares too looks great. I ain't gonna lie.
It looks creepy as hell, bro.
Yeah, I like it.
It reminded me of Inside, man. It reminded me of Inside.
For me, what stood out to me was Scarlet Nexus, Call of Duty trailer, Unknown 9.
But you see how you keep going back to the pre-show? But yeah. I keep forgetting the pre-show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does show how different our minds are when it comes to that.
What's the Destiny expansion DLC trailer. And I mean, top of the list is obviously Ratchet and Clank. That's his own category though.
Well, we're not fanboys here. Let's calm it down, Persona. Thank you.
I mean, we just run a show called What's Up PlayStation Podcast,
Yeah. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the show, subscribe to What's Up PlayStation, man. We're definitely trying to hit a goal of 1K by the end of September. Hopefully you guys can help us with that.
Facts,
and if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, man. Share it out.
Definitely.
Get the PlayStation Nation in here.
Appreciate it. Let's talk about another, so Gamescom, I remember. I told you, I said to you Thursday, I was going to give you some time to marinate, really, really marinate and think about it, rewatch the trailers and things like that, and, give us some time to really marinate, right? So, and include Ratchet and Clank in this too. Let's give it a true score. So with Gamescom, Bari, give me your score, man. I know we kind of, we gave our initial scores and things like that, but like I said, I wanted us to sleep on it for a couple days, and when we came to the podcast this Saturday, we would give our true scores. So, Bari, give me your score, man.
All right, so this is with the pre-show and Ratchet and Clank, everything?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. With Ratchet and Clank to me was
the saving grace.
Yeah, like that was so impressive what they showed with Ratchet and Clank. Mm-hmm. I'm still in awe watching it, bro. I watched this thing like 8 times. I'm like, yo,
oh yeah.
Even the podcast, it been looping the gameplay, but I'm still like, yo, this was really amazing, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that extended uncut demo that they showed, because they, this is not a new like demo. They showed us at the PlayStation showcase, but it was cut up. It was edited. But here they're pretty much showing everything uncut. Everything
Don't get too deep.
Oh, my bad.
We're going on a tangent. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it later.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
All right, so 6 out of 10 for you.
6 out of 10. 6
All right, cool. For me, 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for me. I initially said a 2 out of 10. It's a 5 out of 10 with the Ratchet and Clank and everything, the pre-show. Seeing, and again, there was some cool things there that really hyped me up. So,
did you see that Scarlet Nexus gameplay?
Yeah, it was really good. It was really that I was saying that game is giving me Astral Chain vibes. That game is gonna be fire, man. And that 4K 60 on PlayStation 5. Jesus, bro. I can't wait,
for
man.
that game. I
I
can't
can't wait. I'm really
wait.
excited for that. But yo, another game that Bari, I know we can't wait for is let me see. How do I do the music? Batman? Well, Gotham Knights?
Hey, yo, that ain't no Batman,
Nah,
man.
that's from the show. That's from the show.
Yeah, that was hot. That
Yeah,
was
look at
hot.
you trying to. No, yo, listen. Don't try to G check me, bro. You know I know what it is.
But you were still wrong because you said Batman.
Yeah, I know, and it's a Gotham Knight game. You see?
Yeah.
Yo, so Gotham Knight, that got announced at Gamescom. Not Gamescom. Correction. That got announced at DC Fandom last week.
Yeah.
Really, really, it looks. This, and the trailer's playing in the background. This looks so great, right? I'm really loving this game. I love what I'm seeing so far. Bari, give me your thoughts, man. When you saw Gotham Knights, what were your thoughts?
This was one of those trailers that caught me off guard, right? Because I was assuming it was going to be a Batman game. But right from the beginning of the game, I mean, the trailer, Bruce Wayne having the little, video message that, he's probably dead if you've seen this message, and the Batcave is destroyed. I was like, wait, are they doing this? Right? And then the trailer kept going, and I was like, yes, they are doing it, showing Jason Todd. Then they showed my man Dick Grayson. Then they showed Tim Drake. Then they showed Batwoman. I was like, oh man, yo, they're doing this. They're doing the Bat Family. This is going to be a Bat Family game. And then just seeing, everybody, their abilities going. Cause we was watching this in the Discord. We was hyped as hell. I was like, yo, bro, they got Tim Drake. Showing respect to my man Tim Drake, the best Robin, by the way. And this teleportability, and I was already set. Tim Drake all day, every day. More information came about the game. They showed a little gameplay there. It looked amazing. Co-op game, single player game. I'm all for it, but the initial trailer definitely shot me as far as what they was going to announce, and that's always a great thing, because what they eventually showed was something that I'm super, super excited for, and I'm hyped for this game, and I can't wait to play this in 2021, man. This is on the tippity top of the list. You know what I mean? This is at the top. You know what I mean? So we have Avengers, now we have Gotham Knights. It's the best of both worlds, baby. We playing Marvel and DC. Persona playing as Barbara Gordon.
Why I gotta play
your boy Jay Bari? That's what you said.
I did. Yeah, I mean, I am gonna play as Barbara Gordon, though. Yeah, you're right.
Then you have your boy playing as Tim Drake. Man. Yo, listen, man.
Facts.
It is gonna be a movie.
Yo, this looks so good, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, man. This really had me hyped. Like really, really hyped, man. Like seeing this, and then seeing the extended gameplay when you fight against Mr. Freeze. This was great. I love seeing this. I really, really did love seeing this. It looks like it's gonna be fun. And it's a co-op. It's not no games as a service. It's a single player or a co-op experience. You do not have to play as co-op. You can play everything single player and by yourself. You do not have to play as with a friend or with a random or whatever. And it's not a games as a service. It's a fully complete story, and it's involving the Bat family. These are people that Batman trained himself. These are people that he trusts, that will he entrusts Gotham to, right? Mm-hmm. The game, like I said, the game itself looks really, really, really great, and this trailer got me hyped because I love Batman. They go to Court of Owls. Let's go Court of Owls. That's going to be a thing. And the way it looks great, and it's going to be on PS5, PS4, PS5. I love it. Bari, I got to ask you an important question. Batman's not in this. How do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel that Batman is not in this? Is this wrong? Is this another Joel and Ellie thing? Are we looking at another Joel situation here?
this is my assumption here. I feel that Batman is not going to be in as far as Bruce Wayne, as far as how we traditionally look at him. But I do feel that he is going to be in this game where he's probably one of the talents. As you see, that you have a whole bunch of incubated talents that's ready to go. They're in the underworld of Batman, right? Of Gotham. And I feel like they're gonna what's his name? Is it William Cobb? The original talent. It was Dick Grayson's like grandfather or something like that. Where he was the original talent, and I felt like some type of tangle happened between him and Bruce Wayne. Right. This is me assuming the story. Okay, bear with me. So I feel that there's some type of tangle with that, and Batman, Bruce Wayne, they pretty much are going to turn him, assuming that he died, but he's going to be like a talent. And I feel like that's how the game is going to end, where you're going to be fighting one of these talents, pretty much the assassins for the Court of Owls, and it's going to end up being Bruce. And they're probably going to, probably have to bring him over and save him, and the game probably go from there. But yeah, listen, I'm excited for this, man. I'm excited for this game. It's just dope to see that. Yeah, we already saw some of the Bat family in like the Arkham games, but we didn't really dive too deep within their character, development and their moveset and stuff like that. We got little snippets here and there from like DLC and stuff, but it's going to be very, very cool to now play them as a full role in the game. And one thing that I want to highlight too, Persona, is that this game, you're going to have AI companions, but you can switch over to them. So, you're not just locked into one character. So say you're playing as Batgirl and you're doing this mission here by yourself, you can switch over to Robin and, do the mission as well. But also you can command them to do certain things. So that's one thing I feel like Avengers, they need to get right when it comes to playing it by yourself, is that you can do certain commands for your AI companions to do. Because what was one of the issues that we had when we was playing Persona with Hulk, right?
Yeah, I was playing as Iron Man and you were playing as Black Widow, and we couldn't break the glass to get the secret chest.
Yeah, and we couldn't command the AI to break the glass to get the secret chest to save the the NPC. But this game obviously looked like they're gonna they pretty much fit. Oh, that run off of the van was amazing. It looks like they fixed that stuff here with this game. So hopefully Avengers can step that up as well. But
I'm hoping Avengers fix that, because that's a big problem, I feel, in my opinion, especially if you die and you just sitting there, and it's like you can't switch to another character to get that character up or nothing. That's definitely a problem, I think, that Avengers has, that they're gonna have to fix that ASAP.
Yeah, they definitely need to adapt that formula.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to ask you, when do you think this is coming out in 2021? Do you think it's early, or it's going to be like late or summer?
This is a substantial demo for something you're showing us like right out the gate. Like, this is the first time we're hearing or seeing about this. So with this, to be showing something this substantial means that the game is I want to say,
don't play with me. Don't play with me.
I'm willing to say that the game is about 80% done. Like, I'm willing, because this gameplay here, I didn't really see any glitches. I didn't really, the game, this was running on PS4 this is running on current gen.
There was some frame rate drops though.
Certain frame drops, but those things can be ironed out.
Definitely needs to happen with the game. But
this looks complete to me though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. This looks like it's finished. So I can see this game dropping, like somewhere around April.
You could have read Robin armor. Oh man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait, bro.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for this game. For me personally, it's a day one. I'm very excited. And in terms of Batman not being in this game, listen, man. One thing I think people need to understand about like these superhero games is that, one, this game isn't called Batman Gotham Knights. Let's get that out the way. This is called Gotham Knights. There's a reason for that. It ain't called Batman Gotham Knights because Batman ain't in the game. Two, Batman personally trained these people, and realistically, a lot of these characters are just as interesting as Batman. I'm keeping it a
Yeah.
stack. Like
Sure.
these are not just like some B team, like a B team characters. Nah. These people all done substantial things with Batman,
Yep.
with Tim Drake, excuse me, no, with Red Hood. He got captured by Joker while they was out on a mission, and he he beat the shit out of him. Barbara Gordon caught up by Joker and got shot. Like, these are not just sideline characters. Tim Drake is the first Robin, and he's the one that figured out who Batman was. Like, these are not fly by night characters, guys. These people are also main characters in Batman. Like, these are main characters as well.
A lot of people like to say, "Oh, this is the B team." No,
Nah,
Bat
these ain't
family
no
is no
B
B.
team.
There's no B team in the Bat family. These are A tier superheroes that is as good,
Some
as
better.
Batman. Like, yeah, like
Nightwing's better than Batman, hand in hand.
nah,
I think so. I think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But
uh,
he's as good at. I don't think
all right,
he's
we'll
better
let that
than Batman.
slide. All right, well, he's as good, but it's
On a fanboy a little bit there, guys. But
but this is not no B team, guys. This is A team. Like, so in terms of Batman not being in the game, that doesn't bother me. And again, it's not called Batman Gotham Knights. It's called Gotham Knights. It's different. So yeah, is this a day one buy for you, Bari?
what?
A what?
Huh? Yeah,
Ah,
absolutely a day one vibe, man. I can't wait for this, man. This got me hyped. Like I said,
this
it
Mr.
caught
Freeze
me.
fight was amazing too, bro.
It caught me off guard because I didn't know what it was, But when I saw what it was, I was like, hell yeah, I'm down for this, man. Yeah, I love Batman as a character. I'm a super Batman fan. You know what I mean? But I also love the Bat family.
This is why I'm gonna say Batman. Nightwing's better than Batman because Nightwing did take up the Batman mantle. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go back to that, but I'm just saying. Whenever the Batman replacement was who? Nightwing. I'm just saying.
No, can I correct that though?
Huh?
Nightwing did take over for Batman because Batman was assumedly dead, right?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
He did a good job, but you know who did a better job? Huh?
Who?
The only Robin to take over for Batman, and everybody thought it was Batman. Huh? Tim Drake. Let's go, baby.
Man,
when Nightwing took over Batman, all the enemies was kind of thrown off. Like, hold up, this is not how the Bat fight. This is not how the Bat act. But when Tim Drake took over as Batman, the Red Robin took over as Batman, everybody was like, "Yo, this is Batman. This is Batman. This is the protege, right? This is Batman." So let's get it.
Man,
Let's get it correct.
Tim Drake is trash, bro. I'm keeping it a step, bro.
Best Robin, man. It's the best Robin.
Yeah, he alright. He alright.
Only one in this crew as smart as detective skills as Batman in this Bat family.
That is true. I will give you that.
it.
I will give you that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, Batman not being in here is not something that bothers me. It doesn't bother me that much.
No, not at all.
I'm good actually. Like I'm good. My feelings ain't hurt. I'm just as excited for this as I would be for a Batman game, like a Batman, with Batman in it.
Yeah.
So yeah. The other game that we kept hearing about and actually didn't see anything about. We going there. We going there. The other game that we saw at DC Fandom was Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, right?
What?
And we've been hearing everything about this game. This game has been all around, blah, 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 teasers and all this stuff. And we only got a CGI trailer, guys. And this game is coming out 2022. What are you doing on the stage? Is my thoughts. But this is the trailer for that. Bari, give me your thoughts, man. When you saw this Suicide Squad trailer or CGI trailer, what's your thoughts, man? How you feel?
So, this is actually Rocksteady making this game, and this game was already been teased out of the wazoo. That we know is going to be a Suicide Squad game. So going to this trailer, I wasn't shocked because I knew what to expect, right? but I didn't think it was a bad trailer at all. It showed the concept of what the game is going to be. Um, Honestly, I'm not a fan of the Suicide Squad anyway. You know, I've never been that person like, oh, I gotta Suicide Squad, I gotta be in everything. You know what I mean? I think it was a cool concept that they got all these degenerates, Batman villains, and villains that part of DC together to to save the world or come as a collective forcibly to save the world. But at the end of the day, I was never really outside of Harley Quinn. I never really was a fan of everybody per se. I think King Shark was a cool character in Deadshot, but everybody else, I'm just like, whatever. But the seeing how the game looks as far as the concept of the game is going to be a third person shooter. Everybody's going to have their own abilities. And from what I saw with this trailer, the person that I had the least interest in, I'm going to be playing. And that's Captain Boomerang. One of the worst concepts of a villain I've ever seen in my lifetime, which is a Flash villain, by the way. And this guy, look the coolest, in my opinion, in the whole trailer with the whole teleporting abilities and all that. I was like, this looks cool as hell. But it's not gameplay as Persona he's going to be saying, but they're showing the concept of the game. The game is still very far out as far as it's going to be 2022. So it has a long time before the game comes out, but the trailer itself, I felt sold me on the game to be, all right, I'm going to be keeping tabs on this game to see like, okay, how the gameplay is going to look, what's going to be coming from this game, how the loot system's going to, because this is going to be a games as a service game. But this trailer definitely got me intrigued for something that I wasn't really like looking forward to playing. So I guess it did its job, in my opinion. But go ahead, Persona. Break it down for us, man.
This shit trash, bro. Listen, man. Yo, listen, man. This stuff is crazy, man. I see Bari doesn't really care about this, so like I get why he doesn't, feel the way I feel about this specifically. But this game has been getting teased for a minute. And people have been trying to figure out what Rocksteady was working on next. They thought it was a Superman game. Turns out not to be. It was a Suicide Squad game. They kept teasing it. It's going to be a DC fandom and all this other stuff, right? Rocksteady's been in hiding for 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. Okay? For them to come to DC fandom with just a CGI trailer for a game that's not coming out till 2022. Unacceptable.
Seuss has disintegrated that dude.
Yo, he did though. Unacceptable. It's unacceptable. It's not acceptable. 2022. This is a next gen title. Now, granted, it looks interesting, right? I'm hyped for it. I'm not going to say I'm not hyped for it. I'm definitely hyped for it. You get what I'm saying? But there's very little for me to go off of here. Because we ain't seen nothing. Now, in terms of people that I'd be playing, Captain Boomerang is definitely a Bari character. For me, King Shark. That's definitely who I'm playing as. King Shark, for sure.
The Gatling gun.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you know me, bro. Big boy, big body. In terms of the excitement for this game, it's very small because we still haven't seen much. Yes, this is a games as a service game, so you expect that. This is definitely a gas. This is some gas.
They fought and
something like this I'm definitely excited for. I'm not going to say that I'm completely unsold on it, but my whole thing is when it comes to Rocksteady, it's been 5 years, man, and to only show up with this is definitely something that I have a problem with, and I just feel like you waste it. Let's go back to the Gamescom stuff. You wasted my time.
I disagree, man. I disagree.
You should have had some gameplay in there. You should have been some gameplay.
There's no gameplay here, but you get the gist of how the game is going to be played from this trailer.
That doesn't matter. It's been 5 years. I need gameplay.
Yeah, but it's still better than some of these games that they don't show any type of concept of what you're going to be playing from the first trailer. You just see a cinematic story trailer. You don't know.
So if a guy gets shot in the foot and a guy gets shot in his hand, right? Both are equally painful, right? And 2 people got shot. Yeah. Right,
yeah, I don't get that, but I'm agree with you. Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is, yeah, it's better than what other people are doing, but it's still nothing.
Ah, I get you. I get you. I
You get what
get
I'm
you.
saying? It's still not
No,
anything.
I'm saying that you got concept of the game here. You this is how the game is going to be played. Yeah, it's not actual gameplay, but this is how the game is going to be played. It's going to be a third person shooter that they're showing. Everybody have a different gun class. Everybody have a different melee weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's showing different abilities, what they can do. Dead Shot can fly and got flamethrowers. King Shark is more of a melee brute. Gatling gun is his weapon, where you have Captain Boomerang with a shotgun and using his boomerang as melee weapon. It can teleport. Harley Quinn, her baseball bat, and she got like pistols and guns and stuff like that, explosives. You get in the concept of how the game is going to play, so you are getting something.
No, yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying. Yo, Harley Quinn looked dope here. I ain't gonna lie. When she was swinging off the rope upside down, shooting like that was dope.
But it's not game. I get the funny thing about it. I agree with you what you're saying, but I think you're just being a little too harsh of what you're saying.
You think so? You think I'm being too harsh here?
Yeah, but that's
so. If they show us this and we don't see anything until 2022, is that okay to you?
No, hell no, that's not okay. The next time they show the game, I will hope that they have some type of gameplay there, showing like a little, little.
Because I remember you said before, I remember you said before that when a game is first showing itself off, it doesn't need to be gameplay. You're fine with a trailer. Why do you feel that way?
Yeah, I feel like if a game is being shown for the first time, I don't really need to be seeing gameplay. It's not something I'm looking for. I just want to show me a good trailer that's going to bring interest to me.
But why wouldn't you want to see gameplay with that though? Like why? Like the trailer, yeah. But why wouldn't you also want to see gameplay?
I'm not saying that I don't want to see gameplay. I'm saying that it's not a requirement for me for the first time the game is there.
Okay, so let me ask you this question: if Gotham Knights would have only just shown that trailer, you'd have been hyped just as hyped?
Yes, yeah, I would have, because you sold me on the game. Like, okay, I get the premise of the game. We're playing as a Bat family. You know what I mean? But having the gameplay there, obviously that's what I will prefer. But I'm saying it's not going to be like a mandate. It's not a requirement. Oh, the first time you're showing off your game, it needs to have this. For me, it's not. I'm not going to get upset at that. But if it's something like, the second time you're showing the game, I'm going to be like, okay, I think you should have gameplay here. Because sometimes people just want to sell you on the concept of their game. They're trying to sell you on the story. They're trying to sell you on the idea. They're not ready to show gameplay yet, but they're trying to show you what they've been creating. They're trying to show you an idea of what they're making. Yeah. I feel like gamers putting this mandate on developers. Oh, show us gameplay. First time you see the damn game, you don't know what the game is.
But
to me,
but both can go hand in hand, can they not?
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that. If they show gameplay, I'm happy. If they don't for the first time, I'm still happy.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not in the idea that you have to show gameplay the first time this game is being shown. The concept of this game is no gameplay. Then you're upset. I'm good. You know what I mean? Either or.
I disagree. Respectfully, of course. I definitely do think that we need to with something like this where again Rocksteady has been quiet for quite some time. And we're not seeing any gameplay, for something that they've been working on for 5 years, or presumably 5 years. I'm not saying that that's worrisome to me. What I'm saying is that this is a no-no. Like I need some gameplay here. I'm someone where, I how do I say? I want to see gameplay. Straight up, like that's the core of how I feel. I want to see gameplay. I'm not asking, if you're showing a game off initially, listen, you ain't got to show me 20 minutes like what Gotham Knights did or what some games might do. You don't have to show me 20 minutes. Realistically, you don't even have to show me 10. 2 to 3 minutes of gameplay. Or in your trailer, have some snippets of gameplay in there to kind of give us, like, all right, so for example, if they would have done this CGI trailer, like this, and then when they started fighting the enemies, they actually showed them fighting in the actual game, how the game would look, and you were fighting and then kind of cutting back and forth or something like that, I would have been perfectly fine with that.
My thing is that have Rocksteady have disappointed you with how
Nah,
they
stop it. Nah. Stop, Bari. Don't do that. Nah, because that's not fair to say that. That none of that matters here. It doesn't matter how, they've never steered me wrong. If this was Naughty Dog, you still would want to see. If Last of Us 2 was only showing us CGI trailers, keep it a stack here. Be real here, Bari. If Last of Us 2, no, hold on. If Last of Us 2 was only showing us CGI trailers, would you be sufficed with that?
Yeah,
Stop it, bro. Stop, Bari. Are you serious?
This that's not a smart question to ask because you ignore the whole point that I'm making. You say if Last of Us was just showing CGI trailers goes against everything that the point that I made. I said if Last of Us showed us a CGI trailer the first time they're showing off the game, I wouldn't be upset. The second time they're showing off the game is more CG and more CG. Yes, then I'll be upset is what I'm saying. My whole point of what I said is that going into a game of you showing off your game for the first time, the first conception of your game, I'm not going into with the mindset that they need to show gameplay. Because sometimes developers are not ready to show gameplay. They want to show you what they're creating and what they're ready to show, give you a story snippet or an idea of what they're ready to show you, but gameplay might not be ready to be shown.
So if somebody's working on a game for 5 years and they're still not ready to show gameplay when they initially show their game,
I'm not a developer, bro. I don't know what they're ready to show or not. I'm pretty sure the next time they showed a trailer of the game is going to have gameplay. What got me happy with this game is that we didn't get no gameplay, but we have a concept of how the game is going to be played. Yeah. Right from that trailer. You telling me that you don't know how the game is going to be played from that trailer?
No, of course. I mean, they explained that it's going to be like a shooter style game, and everyone's there got a gun, like they all going at it with guns. So we got a gist of what to expect there. Yeah, I agree. We do. But I'm just saying, for me personally, I want to see more. I want to see gameplay.
We're the gamer, right? Yeah, we want to see the game. But you're telling developers that's developing a game when they should be ready to show a game or not. We don't know what's the technical limits of the game. They show you the concept of what they're making.
But Barry, I'm not asking. It's like I'm not asking for 20 or 30 minutes of gameplay. You get what I'm saying? 2 minutes. 2 or 3 minutes of game of some things that we can expect to do in the game. That's all I'm asking for. That's literally all I'm asking for.
I'm not.
And this is the thing. I'm hyped for the game. I'm excited. I'm not. The fact that we haven't seen gameplay it's not deterred from my excitement. But the way I am is I want to see gameplay. With these CGI trailers, a lot of the times these CGI trailers can be very misleading. Case in point, we were watching GamesCom yesterday, and we was watching that damn animated. That 15-minute animated, steal shots of like all these different things you could do, and World of Warcraft, and then they show World of Warcraft, and you get what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that
I completely get what you're saying, but I'm just saying that I feel like the first time you're showing your game, you don't have to show me personally. You don't have to show me gameplay.
Fair enough.
Show me the concept of your game. Sell me on the story. The second time you show it, I want to see how the game plays. I want to if that initial trailer gets me hyped, I want to see what the game is played and all that stuff. Yeah, I get that. But
fair enough.
I just feel like as a gamer, you going with the mindset that they need to show game. Oh, we can't wait to announce a brand new game for this show. Blah blah blah. Oh, they better have gameplay, and they don't have the gameplay. You're gonna get disappointed. With the mindset, to sound selfish, with the mindset that I have. You going with that mindset of your game not bring this mandate of showing gameplay, you're not going to be upset. You're not going to be this gaming curmudgeon. Yeah. That what they showing. Oh, the CGI look cool, but I want to see gameplay. Discredited. You know what I mean?
I get you.
One of them gaming complainers that nothing is going to get you excited about gaming.
Yeah. No. I'm excited about the game. You know that. I'm very excited. It's just for me personally, I would have wanted to see some gameplay. Personally, that's all.
I get that you're more the DC guy, and I guess you like Suicide Squad. I like I said, it's not like I'm disagreeing with you because if they showed gameplay, I'd have been happy as well. But they didn't. It's no monkey off my back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Barry. That was a good discussion.
Don't you debate me again.
Yo, man. Yo, listen, I'm gonna get you. Watch. It's gonna be a game it's gonna be a game, and you gonna complain that there's no gameplay, and I'm like, yo, watch this podcast again, Barry. Yeah. Watch. I'm gonna get you.
Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon 2 show, everybody was like, "Yeah, oh my god, it's amazing."
I was hyped too. You right. I would have wanted to see some gameplay there too, though.
Now with a third party kid, he's like, "Yeah, where's the gameplay?"
Yo, listen, are you right? Shit, are you right? All right, so Barry, I got a question for you. How much are you willing to spend on a 2 terabyte? Hold on. How much are you willing to spend on a 2 terabyte PS5 digital?
Yeah. 600.
600?
650.
650?
650. 50.
Talk more like $1,150.
Oh, because it's gonna be a 2 terabyte of that SSD.
NVMe. Yeah. Speculation, okay. Guys. Get your salt out, guys. Take this with a pinch of salt. You know, we still in rumor territory with PS5 because they ain't giving us nothing.
Kind of a ridiculous kind of rumor as well, because for it to be 2 terabyte, then the actual channel, what they're doing with the SSD, that has to change substantial as well, right? Because the reason why the memory,
what do you mean with the channel,
how the memory is allocated, the 875 gigs is
based you're talking on, about that.
Yeah. So is this like 2 terabytes of like flash data, like, you know, like flash storage, like, oh, this is just a little storage thing as well in there? I don't know. But for it to be 2 terabyte of the SSD, that means that SSD is going to be even
crazy,
you know, greater than what the original thing.
So apparently German retail Otto.d has posted up a listing for a PS5 2 terabyte digital console, and it's accompanied by a rather massive price tag of 974 European dollars and 79 cents, which translates to 1,150. Crazy. But Bari, that's a crazy price. I don't believe that being the price. Do you believe that?
If it's that SSD,
you think it'd be $1,100 for that though? Really? You think?
Bro, I think so? This console gonna be like 500, 550.
Yeah, no. And, I'm talking about a 2 terabyte version. You think it really would jump that much? Nah.
Yeah, because like I said, fundamentally you're gonna have to change the specifications of what the SSD, the channels, the 12 channels, and all that stuff. That's how the size of the SSD is coming together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that SSD will be even greater than what you are getting from the 875 gigabytes basic, you know, PlayStation 5 and digital version. You know what I mean? That shit would be like a 10 gigabyte down. That's raw data.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm not technically savvy like that, but I know how the SSD is formulated with the memory of what Mark Cerny was saying.
Yeah.
But that's why the price is like that.
Yeah. This is actually, it's saying this was confirmed. Let me see this one. So apparently PS5 will have Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1 support.
That ain't a rumor. That's confirmed.
Yeah, that's confirmed. This is confirmed. So, you know, Bluetooth 5. So Wi-Fi 6 is obviously greater Wi-Fi distances and a more extended range, stronger signal. Stronger signal, and Bluetooth 5.1. Bluetooth 5.1 brings new direction finding features that will let Bluetooth devices pinpoint physical location to the centimeter, aiding in indoor positioning. This latest version includes features that will make for more reliable Bluetooth connections. So Yeah, when you're talking, this is no surprise to me because when you're talking about the features of the DualSense controller, haptic feedback, all these different things, feeling like you're actually, on land and doing these different things, um, you're gonna, that Bluetooth signal is gonna have to be strong to be sending those signals back and forth between the communication between the console and the controller, especially if you're supposed to be feeling these the different things within the game with pinpoint accuracy. You're gonna have to need some serious technology in there in order to have this be possible. So I'm not surprised that they're really like going all out with these features. In terms of Wi-Fi 6, me personally, I don't game on Wi-Fi. I despise that Wi-Fi gaming. I never do that stuff. I'm hardwired all the way, and I'm pretty sure that I'm 100%.
Good news.
Huh?
Good news though.
No.
Wi-Fi.
This is good news. I'm not saying this is bad news. This is great news for the Wi-Fi. I'm just saying that I'm more of a hardwire guy with that.
Yeah, yeah. Most hardcore gamers is going to be hardwired, but to be honest, there's a lot of Wi-Fi people out there. But I don't underestimate Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi 6 is amazing. This is like the newest technology for Wi-Fi. Like if you want to buy like the greatest and latest of like Netgear routers and stuff like that, they all have Wi-Fi 6 being rooted, and these shits is like $600,
Yeah,
$500. You know what I mean?
Expensive.
So the connection speed that you're getting from Wi-Fi 6 is greater than the connection speed that you will get from a hardwired connection right now.
Mm-hmm.
Only reason why you want to get hardwire is because of that consistency. There's no like
I still would go hardwired over Wi-Fi 6
absolutely,
personally, but
absolutely. But with these new routers and stuff like that's going to take advantage of Wi-Fi 6 and all that. Obviously, the hardwired connection is going to be better as well. So
yeah, and with the Wi-Fi 6, it's 11AX. It's excuse me, it's 802.11ax. That's Wi-Fi 6, and it's 4 times better in dense environments, faster throughput, increased network efficiency, and extended battery life. I think it means that it's in terms of Wi-Fi signal, in terms of Wi-Fi signals.
From a video I saw, like the Wi-Fi 6, like you can have like
there's a graph here that shows it.
Yeah, you can have a lot of devices on that joint, and it's consistent speed. Like Wi-Fi 6, like the Netgear routers that we have that we pay like $500 for.
Yeah.
The new technology with Wi-Fi 8 completely outweighs all of that right there, man.
Yeah, this one is AC. Ours is the one that I have is the AC. Not is it AC or AX? I forget. I think this one is AC. AC, right? Yeah.
AX is the new is the Wi-Fi 6.
I gotta buy a new router. I just bought this one too.
Yeah, I'm looking for this one right here, the Nighthawk Tri-Band AX12.
Send me a link to that.
AX 11,000. It's not even out yet. It comes out in September. Well, it's 600. I put the link in there so you can show everybody. It's $600 for this thing.
This is the wrong thing.
This thing looks like a freaking stealth plane. You know what I mean? But it's a freaking base.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
Show the people that they think we playing when it comes to this Wi-Fi joint, man. Like I get Wi-Fi warriors, but yo, off of Wi-Fi, you're getting 10 gigabits down. Off of Wi-Fi.
This thing is nasty. Ooh wee.
Consistent speeds. So you imagine the hardwired connection on these things. So it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, let me see the back of the. Is there a back? Yeah, it's got the it's got the aggregated ports, and it's got the multi-gig ports.
Yeah, yep.
Oh,
you can scroll. You can scroll down. You can scroll down. It'll tell you all this stuff. Oh yeah.
Wi-Fi 6 technology, latest Wi-Fi 6 technology helps deliver the fastest speeds to all your connected devices of today, tomorrow, with 4 times more capacity, and it's 100% backwards compatible. It's got a powerful quad-core processor, multi-gig port.
This is how much a router costs. Imagine that PS5 with this in there.
Yeah, that's crazy. So multi-gig experience, maximize your internet speed with link aggregation support, or use 2 gigabit Ethernet interface for internet. So yeah, this is actually really good because
At
I
the end
use
of the
this
day,
now.
this is just good news because it's just telling you that the PlayStation 5 is going to support the latest technology of like Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So
Yeah.
that's amazing because one of the backlashes PlayStation have is that they're always late to the ball with the PlayStation 4 when it comes to the Wi-Fi frequencies and stuff like that, where they limit you or they limit the cap of what the PlayStation can output as far as what's gigabit down. Even though you have a gigabit internet, you would do a speed test and you get like 300, 400, 500 down. It's like it's
Nah,
limiting
my router when I do speed tests on my computer, it's actually really fast. Oh
on your
wow, and it
computer.
supports up to 8K Ultra HD shoot. Yo, this thing is crazy.
It's not the beast. I
What?
said, yeah, on your computer you're going to get that, but on your PlayStation
On
when you do a
PlayStation,
speed,
nah, I'm not getting that. Which I can't wait for PS5 because on PS4 it'll be like 300 or 440. It'll be like 400 down and like 10 up, and it's like, guys, what are you doing? I'm a gigabit down and 50 up. Like you guys are playing games, so that's pretty cool. Barry, you put this on my radar. I might I might have to snatch this up, bro. This thing is nice.
I always have the latest routers, man. Always,
Yeah,
bro.
always.
That's one of my little, I guess, like faults too, or like cons or things. Like I always have to have the latest router, and them shits be like 400,
Yeah,
$500.
shit. This router I bought. This is the XR 700. This thing was like $450, man.
Yeah. And that thing obsolete now compared to
Yeah,
that.
right. This shit is obsolete, man. All right, cool. Let's move on though. All right, so Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.1. That's pretty dope. Pretty cool. Bari, were you invited? Were you invited, Bari? I ask you again. Were you invited?
Was I invited?
What am I talking about? What am I talking about, Bari? I am talking about PlayStation 5 pre-order invitations page now live. And this is crazy, right? So you go here to the pre-order. Well, first off, you would have gotten an email saying, "Hey, look, you can sign up. You can sign up to be invited to pre-order to potentially be invited to pre-order a PlayStation from PlayStation themselves." And so, you got to put in your online ID and stuff like that. And unless there will be a limited quantity of PS5 consoles available for pre-order. So we will be inviting some of our existing consumers to be one of the first to pre-order one from PlayStation. Pre-order reservations will be taken on a first served basis. So once you get an invite via email, we encourage you to follow instructions and act fast. If you are interested in receiving an invitation, register below. If selected, we will contact you via email with instructions and details. To learn more, blah, blah, blah. Bari, did you sign up?
Yo, bro, you want to know how many times I registered? I registered like over 30 times.
Yeah, I registered like 3 times, man. Just to make sure.
Thank you like 30 times, bruh. I'm not playing out here, man. I need to have my invitation because I'm kind of happy, but I'm also kind of sad that they're doing this route. I'm happy because this pre-order, I'm pretty sure is going to be one of those pre-orders where you have to purchase the thing outright, right? So if it costs $400, $500, that's what you're going to have to spend to secure that pre-order. I'm assuming that. Hopefully that is how it is.
I think that's how it is.
And that is gonna cut the fat. You know what I mean? With these scoundrels, these little gremlins that's trying to pre-order the PlayStation 5 Persona. Like the little Amazon screen cappers, like, yeah, I pre-ordered.
Hey guys, I pre-ordered. This is what I got. Bari, but let's go deeper. Pause. That was such a pause. Let's go deeper though. Let's look at the FAQ, because the FAQ, and for those that don't know, FAQ is frequently asked questions. FAQ gives us some really good insight on how this selection process might be going. And if this selection process is anything to go off of, Bari, I think it's safe to say you and I are safe.
That's a big slap. Like, yo, a lot of people got like upset, or they got saddened by this because they read the whole FAQ about how the selection process is, and it was like, oh, so I gotta be like a Jay Bari.
Somebody said that for real?
Yeah.
Yo, chill. All right, so let's read it real quick. Who will be selected to receive an invitation? Our selection is based on this is paramount. This part right here is paramount. This is paramount. You understand? Our selection is based on previous interest and PlayStation activities. What does that mean? If you only play your PlayStation 2 or 3 times a year, you ain't getting nothing.
I only play PlayStation for exclusives.
When will I know if I've been selected or not? If you are selected, you will be contacted. We will contact you via email before pre-order start. If you do not receive an email, you were not selected. If I receive an invitation and I am guaranteed to be able to pre-order a PS5, no. Each invitation is open for a limited time and quantities are limited per PSN ID.
Oh, so before we go through, you Twitter frauds out there that's trolling the great PlayStation Nation with these fake emails that you got invitation. When I find you, I'm gonna kick you in your shin twice, not once, twice, because you got me scared for a little bit, man. You got me. I've been seeing these emails talking about, they screen cap their emails talking about you've been selected. Yeah. I was like, yo, bro, and I didn't see the email. Then I went back to the FAQ and I read that part where you just read Persona. I got upset.
Yo, yeah, man.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
I was hella upset, man.
Don't worry, bro. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But no, each invitation is open for a limited time and quantities are limited per PSN ID per transaction. So that means, if you do get an email, you can only buy one PlayStation console or one digital edition PS5 console, 2 DualSense controllers, 2 DualSense charging stations, 2 Pulse 3D wireless headsets, 2 media remotes, and 2 HD cameras.
Get 2 DualSense charging stations when you can only get 2 controllers based off of this pre-order thing here. It doesn't make any sense. That's like charging 4 controllers, but you only got 2.
Well, listen, in order to pre-order, do I have to pre-order everything? No, as long as your product selection falls within unit limits, you may pre-order as many or as few products as you'd like. How long will I have to make the PS5 console pre-order reservation?
Where it gets good.
If selected, the expiration dates and time will be included in your selection notification email and while supplies last. Meaning, if you do get an email stating, hey, look, we invite you to pre-order, that doesn't mean that your pre-order for that email is reserved. So if you get the email, you need to act fast.
That's like the people that's like, oh, I got the email and it's telling me that I have up until Wednesday to pre-order.
Nah, don't do that.
You know what I mean?
On the spot.
The quicker.
On the spot, you need to do it on the spot.
There's other people with that same, I guess, expiration date, and those people are pre-ordering.
Yep.
And if they don't have the supplies, even though you're before the expiration date, you might be, out of luck.
Big fact. Can I reserve more than one PS5 console? Due to limited quantities and high demand, we will be limiting PS5 console pre-order reservations to 1 per PSN ID. Will other PS5 products be available for pre-order? Yes, although these will be open to the general public for pre-order. Only PS5 console reservations will be limited to those invited to pre-order. What if I receive a sold-out message? All available PS5 consoles have been reserved. Meaning, again, guys, they might send out more invitations than what stock they have available, which is why they're treating this as a first come, first serve. So, listen, you get an invite. I feel like the invites are all going to go out at the same time because there's no way that they're going to, do this at, certain parts, certain people at certain times. No, the invite might go out at the same time for everybody. And, no bullshit. PlayStation site might crash too.
Oh
It might
man,
crash.
you know PlayStation experience. Oh my
Yeah, it might
god.
crash, man. It might crash. So make sure you're not doing this on the phone. Do this on an actual computer.
On
Like,
the
don't do this on the
computer.
phone. Do this on a computer. If you can get to a computer and do it, and make
Have
sure
the
you're
phone. Have
signed.
the
Make sure
phone
you're
ready.
signed into the PlayStation account. Make sure you sign. Make sure you know your passwords. Make sure you know. Make sure you know. Make sure you know. So these are three. Hold on. Let me read this last one. Oh yeah, and this like whole invitation stuff is only for U.S. only, right?
You remember that? You remember the classic PlayStation theme, the PlayStation 1 gray one?
Yeah.
And yo, the site
The
was
site
just
crashed. It kept
crashing.
crashing. This is what people are gonna have to do. Peep this. To be
Put them
prepared.
on, put them on game. Put them on game.
Make sure
Pen and
you're
paper, guys.
signed into. Make sure you're signed into your PlayStation.
Persona, hold on, Persona. You about to give these people some nuggets. I need everybody to get their pen and papers. Okay, Persona's going to give you the outline. Persona, continue.
Make sure you're signed into your PlayStation account on the PlayStation.com. Make sure you're signed into your account. Make sure you're using Google Chrome and make sure it saves your passwords and stuff like that, so that you can just sign in and go. Sign in and go. With PayPal, make sure you sign into your PayPal. Have that set up if you're going to use that. If you're not going to use that, make sure you know your card information. I would say use PayPal because it's just click and go. If you got to waste time to type in your code, your passwords, I mean your type in your card number and all that stuff, that's time wasted from being able to order. You want to do click, 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 done. That's how you want to do it, because if you do it through PayPal, it's going to port your address and your payment information all at once. So it could just be click, 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 done. That's it. That's how I would do it. And I'm pretty sure PlayStation is going to allow for you to pay through PayPal. So if you have PayPal, do it. If you got to type in your card information, you know that shit by heart. Be quick. And yeah, that's it. Don't waste no time. Like, no matter what you're doing, like, you know.
This is why I say, Persona. Your phone is not your primary source, but it's a backup. So you're refreshing with your phone and all that stuff. But make sure your computer is readily and available. So if there's an issue in your computer, but it loads on your phone, all the stuff that Persona does let you know, make sure that's readily available on your phone as well. Yep. All right, but don't have the phone as the primary reason. You want to get that computer.
Yeah, you want that as a backup. You want to do click, 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 go. You want everything to be instant. And if you got your passwords and everything saved and ready to go, you don't gotta you gotta waste time signing in.
You forgot the most important step, Persona.
What?
And I'm surprised that you forgot this.
What?
Wait till Jay Bari and Persona pre-ordered.
Oh yeah,
so you guys know.
So we let you know that it worked.
Yeah. So that is step number one. After that, then you do everything.
Once we post up on our Twitters that, hey, we got our pre-order secured, you guys can go and you guys can do what you do.
Don't forget that step.
Yeah, that's important. But Bari, man, you know, what's your thoughts on how because I know you were and I think you and I shared the same sentiment. We were very pissed off at the fact that you know, this rollout still seems so off. How you feel about this whole invitation setup and how they're doing everything? Seeing something like this, what does this tell you?
It's backwards. You know, like I've been saying, like, we got a marketing campaign commercial, and then we got an invite or matter of fact, our email to register to get an invite to pre-order, but yet we don't have the most substantial information, you know, the most tangible information yet, which is the price and the release date. You know what I mean? So you're telling us to gear up for pre-ordering, but we don't know when it's coming out, and we don't know the how much money we have to spend, you know, for this stuff. So it's very backwards on how they're doing everything when it comes to PlayStation 5. And also, I did get excited that I got the registration email, but when I just read it more, I was just like, damn, it's not like a guaranteed thing. You know what I mean? So even if I did get that invite, right, the next step, it's still not guaranteed that I will get a PlayStation 5, you know? So that was kind of discouraging right there as well. But we're definitely going to see, man. I'm super excited for this console. I think we both are excited for it, but we just, at the end of the day, we just want to secure the bag, man. We just want to secure the console, lock it down. Everything is safe. Email confirmation done. Whenever the date comes out, it will be shipped or we can pick it up. That's all I want, man. this whole backwardsness just got me a little scared.
Yeah.
This email got me a little bit more, inclined that it's still coming out this year.
It still
And
has me
we'll see.
worried too, though. It still has me very worried because as cool as this is, man. When you do stuff like this, man, even though they're trying to stop scalpers and stuff like that, you still get people that like try to break the system or get around this type of stuff, and they end up getting more than one, and
Absolutely.
this stuff is really, it sucks, man, and it really pisses me off because you'll have people, creating PSNs or whatever, trying to get more
Oh,
than one or whatever, and trying to do all this other stuff, and then you look on eBay and hey, I got a pre-order, confirmed pre-order, $2,000, so
they
like
send
this
you a
is the
shoe.
whole thing. Yeah, this is for real, and this is the whole thing that's like has me worried, man, because I really want to secure my shit, and obviously I'm still going to try to pre-order from Amazon. Like even though I'm gonna secure this pre-order, if I secure it, even if I do secure it, I'm still going to pre-order from Amazon and Best Buy and all that, just because PlayStation be like, hey, look, we oversold and you can't get one. I'm gonna be tight. I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. I'm gonna really be pissed
That's
off.
why this option is going to be my primary option because I guess it's going to be the first of the pre-orders before it goes to the retailers.
I'm
That's what
still
I'm.
pre-ordering from everywhere else though.
Best Buy is going to be my secondary option.
Yeah.
I'm going to skip Amazon this time. I'm going straight to Best Buy because I feel more secured in retailers that would want money up front to pre-order than the ones that don't need shit at all. Because when that time comes, they can be like, "Oh, we out of stock. You didn't pre-order it. You didn't put no money down or anything. We're not." It is what it is. But with Best Buy, Best Buy had a really good track record with me so far, man, and I think I'm gonna rock with them, man.
I ain't gonna
Outside of
lie, Best
PlayStation, I'm
Buy
gonna rock.
they shit. Bullshit, no bullshit. Best Buy shipped my Ghost of Tsushima collector's edition. I got it on release day, so I might, Best Buy might have to be my new option
Yeah,
too, bro. No, low key. Best Buy, and I know my best friend, he's gonna pre-order from GameStop, pre-order too.
I
So
want to go. I want to go to GameStop, but I don't want to see nobody, man.
that's the thing
But
too, man. I'm not trying to do no midnight launches, man. But then again, I don't really trust this shit being delivered either. Like
that's what I was about to say. Like the delivery is also kind of
because they
worrisome
might not
because
deliver it on release day because everything that's happening in the world, or might get. I don't want no delays, bro. Like I'm being real. If I can't play
like
my
you
shit
might
on the
have,
day this shit release, I'm gonna be very pissed off.
yeah, and then you might have Jimmy Two Left Feet that's delivering a package, and your package is damaged and all that, man.
Or like the package rips and he sees it's a PS5 and the suddenly my shit is delayed. It's like yo,
Get five for that PS5, but it's still gonna delay you from playing that day one. You know
yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
trying to play day one on the spot, bro. I'm trying to play. I'm real talk. I'm trying to play.
I've noticed with certain retailers though, like GameStop and Best Buy, when I've ordered stuff from them, I usually get my stuff like in the afternoon.
Yeah.
With Amazon though, I usually get my stuff like 8 o'clock at night, bro. I'm not trying to do that.
Not
I'm
only
trying to get
that,
my
but
thing.
with Best Buy, they're real good with like boxing shit. Like they push it in a box and
Yeah, and they cushion everything. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Best
They got
Buy,
that little.
GameStop too. No lie, I guess GameStop is really good with that stuff too.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know what it is because they will still use like UPS, and I hate UPS, but I will still get my package earlier than I would get it from like Amazon or like somewhere from like Target or something like that. It's
Yo, listen,
I
if I
noticed that
get
with
desperate enough, bro, Walmart and Target might have to be some backups too, bro. I'm
absolutely.
gonna keep it a stack, bro. I'm trying to. I'm checking everywhere, man. Wherever I
I
can
pay,
get a pre-order, I'm getting it.
yeah, absolutely, man.
But guys, be ready, man. I think we're gonna be getting these pre-order dates and,
Like,
and
like,
price
like,
and all that.
I've been telling people, do not underestimate the casual gamer, man. The casuals are going to be out there more than the hardcore, bro. These guys are going to be picking up these consoles just as much as the hardcore gamer is. Don't think that, oh, I'm a hardcore gamer. I'm the only one thinking about these ideas. Nah, don't think like that.
Nah, everyone's thinking this right now.
The process that you're thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna wake up here, I'm gonna wait here at GameSpot and get this thing. There's hundreds of people that's doing the same thing, thinking the same way. And I'm from New York, Persona from New York, so that's how we understand. Like, you know, when we think about stuff like that, console releases and phone releases, you think that you're a step ahead, but everybody's thinking the same way you're thinking, man. And it's multiplied in New York by hundreds. You know what I mean? It's not going to be like, oh, there's only 4 people in front of me and all that. Nah, New York it could be hundreds of people in front of you. So you got to be A1.
You got to be ready. Big facts. But be ready, guys. Be ready, man, because we might be getting these pre-orders real soon. We talking like within a week or two, so be ready.
Be ready.
So, guys,
we probably posting up on Twitter.
Guys, we're in the topic portion, and you guys know it's what we've been teasing and talking about the entire podcast, and we definitely about to talk about it in great detail right now and kind of fanboy a little bit, right? It's that Ratchet and Clank. So, Bari, man, we seen an extended gameplay of Ratchet and Clank, and I'm amazed. I truly am amazed at this.
Beautiful.
I couldn't believe what we were seeing. It truly looks next gen. It truly looks amazing. We're gonna start with you, Bari.
Look at this. This is from the start screen, and it goes instantly from where you last left off, because they said this is early in the game, and it's a seamless process of what's going on from the start screen to where you just left off. Did you listen? I just want to highlight those things for a little bit, man. Yeah. The ray tracing. Oh, look at Ratchet's eyes. You see the real time reflections
in his
off
face,
of his
and his
pupils,
eyes.
Bro.
Yeah.
You
even see it reflect off of Clank's body, like it's
Dr.
crazy.
Nefarious. You seen that with him, like you see his gun reflecting off of his body, his armor, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And
then there's a lot of particle effects, a lot of things going on the screen. It's just so much happening, like it's crazy, dude.
End of the day, we are upset that Jeff Keighley left this with the last thing, but we can understand why it's the last thing, because this was the highlight of that whole show. This far proceeds anything that we've seen as far as next gen so far. This is the best showcase that we've seen for next gen. You know what I mean? Just look what everything. This game is showcasing what PlayStation is marketing.
Yo, look at the reflections on the floor, bro. Hold on.
I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's go back a little bit.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Look at like the floor right here, right? And you see the reflections off the floor like clear as day.
They updated that too. They updated that because there were certain things that didn't have real-time reflections, but they updated that in the game. Like when you see the whole sand shark area, where obviously when the chair got destructed, where it got destroyed, it didn't show any reflections there as far as the actual destruction. But before, it didn't have any real-time reflections on the chair when it was just standing there. And there's certain like railings and stuff where we saw the little crack-in area. They added real-time reflections there as well, man. But yeah, this, not only that everybody had played Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation-wise. We know the gameplay is going to be fun, but these intricate details that they're adding towards it just further the immersion of Ratchet and Clank itself. Yes, it's going to be a great third-person action adventure game, but just adding these details here is just going to further that immersion of the game, man.
But look at this part right here. There's so much going on the screen.
Dinosaur I just loaded. Oh my god, bro!
Just look, all that happening, right? Boom! Like everything is just there. It's just instant. Then it's yo.
Dinosaurs.
Look at the reflections on Clank's face.
Look at this part. Dinosaurs came from one world into this world, destroyed the area. Craziness, man. We haven't seen anything like this in gaming yet, man. This is something new.
Yeah.
This is something.
This is next gen.
Yeah, look at the reflection on Clank right there. Craziness, man. And
look at his fur. Look at his fur.
Normally, when we play a Ratchet and Clank game, there's not that much like like NPCs. It's just like interacting with you, right? You might see one or two there, but throughout this whole little gameplay demo, the NPCs have been interacting with Ratchet and Clank. They've been calling out his name. They've been running around when destruction is going around. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. This is a perfect example here. This area right here. Look at this area right here, Persona. Look at the NPC how it's reacting. It's reacting to everything being warped. It's reacting to the gunfire. They're just running around. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. Enemies is being. This is craziness, dog. Craziness. I just can't wait. I just can't wait for the PlayStation 5, man. I can't.
I'm really
wait,
excited, bro. This is why, like, I really want to. I'm gonna be so sad if I can't get one, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really sad.
Oh man, I was about to say something crazy. this is what's up, PlayStation.
Gotta
you know what I mean?
Keep it PG-13. You know. But yeah, like looking at this gameplay, you look, you know, again, when you're looking at the ceiling, I mean, excuse me, when you're looking at the floor, the reflections, you look at the enemies, you see that NPC right there, it says, Ratchet, my hero. Like, you know, like, it's just seeing all the NPCs, and none of them look, when you're looking at, like, the NPCs and all that stuff, none of them look out of place. Like, they're all scared, they're all doing what they need to do. You know how sometimes with some games, you'll see NPCs just standing there, not doing anything, they'll just stand there. Or, like, there's no true...
Detail. Look at the detail of the NPCs. Like they're fully detailed characters.
Yeah.
And I mean that's interacting in this world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm gonna be honest. If you saw this and didn't think like you know you needed like seeing this lets you know you need a PS5. Like you have to have it. Like there is no. Look at like when he shoots this electric gun. Watch how the smoke stays there for a little bit and then dissipates like normal. That shit is crazy.
Oh, the shotgun.
The shotgun.
This is the gun that they detail here with the DualSense.
Look how the smoke dissipates. Like if you were to like blow smoke outside and it dissipates like that, that's what it does.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, and the level up mechanic right there showing that's cool. This is hype right here, man.
Yeah,
this is hype.
Yeah,
like, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. You know.
Yeah, there's still many other games.
It's gonna be a launch window game. Imagine like this type of you know functionality being done with other type of games like from Naughty Dog or God of War. You know
I'm scared to see what Naughty Dog and like God of War. If this is what Insomniac's doing with this and Spider-Man, and that looks amazing. I'm scared. I'm scared to see what Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica does, man. I'm very scared, man. I'm scared.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be
because God of War. Look how amazing God of War looks now.
And one thing we haven't even like spoke about too, because obviously you have it muted here, is the sound of the game, man. Listen to this joint with some headphones on, guys. Watch this on your 4K TV with whatever sound bar that you have. Crank that thing up and listen to this demo, bro. The sound is amazing. That's this rail part right here. The sound.
Look at how he's like going through dimensions like this. This is all in game, guys. None of this is cutscenes. This is all actual gameplay.
People are trying to downplay this.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they showed you an uncut version, extended demo of what we saw from the showcase, because people was already downplaying that. Oh, is that real gameplay that's being shown? Yeah, he's controlling this little dragon and flying through the game. All of that stuff is being controlled by the player.
Yeah.
And right there, you're into a battle on a pirate ship. Come on, man. And people trying to downplay this is like, you can't downplay this, man.
No,
the games are doing the talking here. You know, one thing I'm loving about PlayStation is doing. Their marketing is a little backwards, but what I'm loving what they're doing is that the things that they are marketing for the PlayStation 5, we are seeing through gameplay. We are seeing these things. You're hyping the SSD. You're hyping all these other things, and we're seeing the stuff that you guys are highlighting here. You guys are highlighting stuff with a DualSense controller. Yeah, we don't have the DualSense controller, in our hands. But we are seeing the new implementations that you are putting within the games, from the Astro Bot to Ratchet and Clank. We're seeing these things that is happening. So on that part, they're doing a stand-up job, and it is working, because look at the hype that they're generating for the PlayStation 5. it's a lot of hype going up for the PlayStation 5. People that are not PlayStation gamers want a PlayStation 5. People are already sold from the first time we saw Miles Morales at that showcase. Oh, I'm getting a PlayStation 5. Oh, you giving me more Ratchet and Clank gameplay? I want it now.
Big
You know what I mean?
facts,
So
bro. No, seriously though, like, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, when you look at what PlayStation is doing, and you look at how PlayStation is moving out here, I agree 100%. Like, you know, what PlayStation has been doing with certain things, I don't agree with 100%. I don't agree with it. But what PlayStation does right is games. What PlayStation and their studios does right is creating new experiences and letting you know why you need to own a PlayStation. This right here lets you know why. You need to own a PlayStation 5. Like, you have to buy it. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You gotta own a PS5. Like, seeing something like this, seeing how next gen this look, seeing Miles Morales, Returnal, you know, Horizon, all these amazing games that are coming out, and you know, a lot of these slated for 2020, 2021. You know, like, these aren't 2-3 years out down the line. These are 2020, 2021. It's a no-brainer. What are you buying?
what are you buying?
I'm buying a PS5. It's a day one.
Absolutely. Listen, man. Persona, it's gonna be a glorious day, man. I know. I'm thinking about when everybody secured their PlayStation 5s and they open up the box for the first time and they sniff the console. Like,
oh yeah, I'm sniffing.
Don't lie, you guys know you sniff it.
Listen, I ain't got no shame, bro. I sniff that shit.
You put the controller to your face and you rub it on your face real quick, like, oh, feels good. That's a little too far. My bad. Okay, I fall back. But
that's a little too far.
I'm thinking about the excitement of the PlayStation community, the PS Nation, and everybody posting up on Twitter. They're from their iPhones, from their Android phones, that they're like, oh, look, my PlayStation 5 is in the house. I'm booting it up. Everybody's recording the boot up sequence. You know, I'm thinking about that right there. And then you get to the game, you open up that game for the first time, and you just go,
what?
You didn't hit the cue. You didn't hit the.
Oh, and you go.
Hold on. Let's get together. Hold on. Let's get the synergy.
Do it. Okay.
You know, and you see the game for the first time, and then you just look at it, and you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm gonna do an unboxing. I'm gonna record like an unboxing real quick, and then y'all not gonna see from me for like at least it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be like maybe 2 or 3 days. I'm posting up a lot of screenshots, a lot of video. I'm gonna do like my initial impressions. Like, I'm going in. Listen, guys. That day, man. I might cry.
Yo, are you like this? So let me ask you this: are you like this? Is when you buy like a new like electronic or something like that, a new TV, a console or whatever? Do you buy the little microfiber rags as well? Like,
yeah, I got 3 of those in my crib. I got 3 of them shits.
I have so much microfiber rags because every time like I will buy like a new product, I will buy a new microfiber for it. You know what I mean? And I'm looking over here to the right of me. I have all these microfibers stacked up.
Yeah, I got one right here near me.
That PlayStation gonna be tippity top light clean.
Oh yeah, that joint gonna be clean. I'm actually gonna like rearrange my desk and move some stuff off my desk and move my PS5 4 and all that stuff, and I'm rearranging.
Yeah, I'm getting a new monitor. I'm getting a new 4K monitor before I get a new TV for sure.
Yeah.
And I know I definitely want to get the TV because the TV is going to obviously output the best graphical detail, but I definitely want to get a 4K monitor as well, just for those competitive games.
Yeah.
Smaller.
Yeah, I think I'm
even though I got a 14, which is amazing.
Yeah.
I still want that.
I might get an ultra wide monitor.
Nah, I ain't gonna get no ultra wide. I'm good on the ultra wide, but yeah, it's
I'm
definitely.
still trying to decide which TV to get though, man. They keep saying get the CX, but I don't know that OLED.
Sony, man. I'm not gonna be. If I get a CX, I'm just gonna be something for everything. But if I'm just gonna play video games on this motherfucker, I'm getting me like a nice LCD, top of the line. I'm
LED,
going
you
Sony this
mean?
time.
LED.
Yeah, LED, not LCD, LED. I might go Samsung again, but I think I'm gonna go the Sony route because I like it when I see it for that. I forgot the I forgot the name of it, but it's the latest one that is PlayStation 5 ready. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, I know. I think I know which one you're talking about.
yeah, I might go that route after I
I'm
get the
looking. Yeah, I'm still looking. I'll have one by like October.
yeah
I don't
because
know what I'm gonna buy.
uh OLEDs looks amazing. Don't get it twisted. The OLEDs look amazing.
They do.
Habit is with TVs, like yo, I leave them shits on, man. You know
Facts.
what I mean?
Yo, Twisted
I leave,
Sin, thank you so much for the song. Oops.
yeah, yo, I leave them things. I leave them things on, man. So I don't want no burning or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
we'll definitely see, man. We'll
Yeah, my
definitely see.
shit, my shit be on, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Yo,
My shit
bro,
be on, man.
I go in my bedroom. TV's turned on. I'm probably watching a movie from my Apple TV or one of these services, and I leave that shit on until I go to sleep, man. And I'm
Yeah,
not
I
disciplined.
can't sleep with the TV off. I sleep with the TV on.
Absolutely,
I can't sleep
absolutely.
with the TV off. I can't do that.
Yeah. There's times where I have Netflix and I watch like an anime and that shit, the animes is going and I wake up, it's like at, episode 20. And I'm like, oh shit, I
Yeah, I
fell
fell
asleep.
asleep. Exactly. Exactly. But
Boy,
guys, oh, go ahead.
no. You can go ahead.
But guys, that Ratchet and Clank gameplay, 10 out of 10, 20 out of 10, man. It's a day one buy. I'm excited. I know Bar is excited, and I'm sure everybody here is excited. Um, I can't wait. I'm really excited. Like next gen is around the corner. I'm ready, man. My money is ready. I'm ready. Like
Yes.
I'm ready, man.
Give us the release date, man. Give us the release date so I can
Yeah, I
plan.
need the release date. I need the release date. I don't even care about the price. I just need the date so I can know what days to take off. Like straight up, the price don't matter. I mean, it matters to me, but
Yeah.
not as much as the date, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, yo, this is the show. Another great show, Barry. Well, this was a really fun, really great show. Um, a lot of good news, a lot of good things talked about. Like we said, with that whole Sony corporate report, we'll talk about that next week. I want to read that and read
Yeah.
some of that stuff and see what they talking about. But yo, Barry, let's get into these outros, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Once, like I said, Persona said, great show, guys. We appreciate everybody coming through and hitting the like button, sharing out the streams. Uh, it really means a lot for us. We definitely want to grow, and with you guys keep coming every Saturday and hit the like button and share, we're definitely on that path of growing, putting the stamp with what's up PlayStation in this community, man. So yeah, thank you guys for that. Um, Individual on my channel, Speak from the Heart tomorrow morning, guys, bright and early in the tippity top on the Sunday, for the
That's gonna be
weekend.
fun.
Speak from the Heart, guys. 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. It's going down. Got a lot of fun stuff to talk about here. We'll Speak from the Heart. So hopefully see you guys there. Oh, another thing, guys. If you guys are looking forward to some What's Up PlayStation merch, here's the link, guys. Hit that merch store up. If you guys like what you see, go ahead and buy it. You know what I mean? But also give us some constructive criticism as far as, how you would like merch to be done. Because this definitely helps us better the podcast. And also it'll have you looking fly with a What's Up PlayStation shirt on your chest. You know what I mean? But yeah, let us know. Give us some constructive criticism when it comes to the merch, and we'll update and try to get stuff that people will actually, want to get as well. But we need your critiques with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Fun episode 5. Really, really dope topics, man. Call of Duty is on the way. Ghost of Tsushima Legends on the way. PlayStation 5 is on the way. Ratchet and Clank launch window title. Oh! I'm excited. Well, it's your boy Jay Bari, man. Appreciate everybody coming through.
Oh yeah, facts. Yo guys, your boy Persona Man again. Like Bari said, really appreciate all you guys coming through to this morning's episode. Y'all definitely started your mornings off right. With that Whoops crew, What's Up PlayStation podcast. We always appreciate you guys' support. We appreciate everyone that support us individually, and supports us as a collective. We thank you guys. And for me personally, your boy Persona, you can find me at Gaming with Persona. So next week, I've got Tuesday, I've got an interview with Crap Gamer.
Whoa,
That's gonna be that's and me and Barry, we've known Crap for years. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be I'm gonna make sure that that's a good interview. Like I've got questions. Trust me.
Crap came a long way, man.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did, man. He saw the light, man. Blessings. And then when Persona Speaks is definitely going to be happening sometime this week as well, because I wanted to talk about some stuff that was going on in the community. So we'll definitely talk about that as well. So you can follow me as well on Twitter at Persona Speaks, but also follow our official Twitter, man, at official Whups. And also, if you guys have a question or anything like that, you can email us at officialwhatsupplaystation at gmail.com. Also, like Barry said, the merch. You want to get some merch, man. Them shirts is official. Them shirts is official, guys. You want to get the merch. The merch is fire. If you like it, if you like the merch, let us know. If you any suggestions and stuff like that with how we doing the podcast and stuff like that, let us know as well, man. Email us. But yeah, with that being said, guys, we appreciate you all for being here. We appreciate everyone that listens to us live or listens to us later on during the upload. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. This is episode 5 of What's Up PlayStation podcast. We will see you guys next Saturday, same time, same place, same crew. You guys be safe. Have a great weekend, and we out.